All right, man. We're live.
We live with it.
What's going on? So
What's happening?
You look into the camera just so you can just introduce yourself. You know what brings you to the studio today.
Okay, what's up, y'all? I am JoJo, the comedian, man. My brother Spoon invited me down here to the Never Satisfied Studios. And, man, if you ain't here, if you ain't heard of it, this mug is lit. I ain't never been in an establishment as certified, as exclusive as they got it set up here. Y'all got to check them out. Never Satisfied Studios. Man, they doing it big. Top shelf with it.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, like I said, y'all, I am a stand-up comedian. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. I've been out here in Texas about 2 years now. Man, I am a proud father of two. Just had my second baby in August. Man, thank you.
How's fatherhood?
Fatherhood, it's rough. It's rough. I'm 25. I got two. It's rough, man. Never thought I'd see two at the age of 25, but you know I'm blessed. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm glad I got them. I'd never take them back. Never.
So you also just kind of mentioned a little bit of your artistry. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh man, comedy is a beautiful thing. You know they say laughter is the best medicine, and that's some of the medicine in being in fatherhood that I need a lot. Man, I'm telling you, comedy is something like, man, it's just, I always say, it chose me. I never knew that I'd find a life in it, but man, I realized this is me, and I ain't turned back since.
So, have you been doing like a lot of live stand-ups, things like that?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm 6 years in the game. 6 years in the game. I stick with it. I feel like I do comedy every day of my life, you know. Comedy is in every aspect of your life. People don't realize that. You can go to the grocery store, get down there and check out lines, somebody get mad, or the cashier be pissed off. I'm like, hey, man, what's wrong with you? You good? You good? Your braids look a little tight. I can relate. Do a little pat game. You look like you need to pat it back there.
Gotta get that little pat down, man.
Come on with it.
So how do you feel like fatherhood has changed your comedy?
Oh, fatherhood with comedy is like more relatable. People can relate to not just fatherhood, but kids. Everybody can relate to kid. If you ain't got your own kid, you done babysitted your nieces, your nephews, your cousin. You like, man, y'all need to come get these kids. These kids ain't for me. Y'all need to come get these kids. Everybody can relate to kids. So I love it from that aspect because people can relate to it. Everybody can relate to kids.
So I got another question about the studio. So what do you feel like your favorite part of the studio is so far since you've been here?
My favorite part of the studio, it's not just the exclusiveness, not just the visual, but the atmosphere. The atmosphere. The people that work here, you know, Spoon, everybody, it's a beautiful vibe you got going on in here. Now the visuals is top tier. Y'all top shelf with it up in here. Y'all upstairs with it. It's exclusive, but the vibe in here, man, the energy, I've never felt nothing like it. Never felt nothing like it.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
That's all the questions I got for you. If you like to plug yourself, if you like to just, even if you want to just give people a couple more jokes, you know what I'm saying? You're welcome.
Okay.
The stage is yours to let people know about yourself, what you're doing, what you got coming up in the future.
Okay, look, y'all. This coming Thursday, I'm gonna be at Snooki's doing a show. It's called Thanks a Lot. We're gonna be at Snooki's at 4041 Wheatland Road. Y'all come out and check me out. Show's gonna start at 7. Y'all can check me out on Instagram, all social media platforms. JoJo, the comedian. Check me out, y'all. Holla at your boy. It's free to support. Support your black people, man. Come on, support me. It's free to support. Come get this comedy. That's all I got.
Nah, appreciate you, my guy.
Appreciate you for having me.
You wanna hop on? You just gonna take his seat? Appreciate you, my guy.
Man, appreciate you for having me. Are you gonna upload this too?
It's already uploaded. We're live.
Oh, we live. Okay.
I'm gonna send. If I can send you the link to the live stream. What's your number, man?
317-531-9227.
I got you. I'm about to send it to you right now, too. What's going on, my man?
What's happening, Brody?
You want to speak into that mic for me?
What's happening, Brody?
So we haven't met before. This is our first conversation. So I'd like you to introduce yourself and tell me what brings you to the studio today.
Man, I'm King Ra, Ra Merks. I'm from TK. I know Jones and Spoon personally. Been having a friendship relationship with them and a business relationship with them for a long while. So definitely came out to support them on their new journey. This is my first time coming across Never Satisfied, and man, I'm definitely impressed and had a very good first impression. I'm fucking with y'all for sure.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, how do you feel like you can relate to a place like this?
Man, for one, all the art in here, man, is mad inspired. It's like music, culture, a little bit of film, taste, and like that's mad shit that I'm into, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that know me or tapped into the things that I've done so far, that's all things that I'm fucking with heavy. And then everybody here either podcasting, movies, music, clothing, all shit that I'm into. So I definitely feel like I relate to everybody here for sure.
So, more specifically, what do you do?
Man, me personally, I just started a little show on my own personal channel on YouTube called On the Couch. My channel is called Eye of Ra. I do hoop films. I do just regular film. I'm all inside the director and videography side of everything. I'm into podcasting. Like I just said, I started a show on that. And then as far as everything else, I'm trying to get into everything. Acting. I've been writing scripts for a long time, but I ain't never had something that I felt like was publishable. I'm at a perfectionist on that side, but like definitely into movies on that side heavy. Mainly that side, really, but everything.
So you said you're in the films. What genre do you feel like you kind of fit in the most?
Probably suspense, crime, horror. Those three probably the biggest. Comedy too, for sure. But I probably couldn't write a comedy more of have inspiration and play in it, or have some help on the direction of it. I'm not as naturally funny, you know what I'm saying?
So I got another question for you. So you've been at the studio today. What do you feel like your favorite part about this building is so far since you've been here?
Man, that yellow room with all the records up.
Yellow room with all the records up?
Man, what y'all call that joint again?
Vinyl wall.
Vinyl wall, man, yeah. And then y'all got the couch set up on the front wall. Then y'all got like the Kingdom throne on the second wall. I had to take a couple pictures in that joint. Like, I definitely like that setup for sure. That's probably my favorite spot.
Now, if you could, give the people a good reason why they should come back to the studio.
Man, this joint majestic, fam. It's like otherworldly. Like the moment you walk in this joint, you catch a vibe. Like the moment you walk in the door, and like you probably really from the moment like you park your car, you start feeling that energy grabbing towards you. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of times I think people are caught off guard by the studio because it's it's a little quiet outside and you walk in, you're like, oh
man, like yeah, and like every step you take into it is like either a different little journey. It's like a labyrinth of brilliance, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a dope experience.
So, is there anything else, anything you like to plug, anything else you just want the people to know since you're in here today? We're live too.
Oh, hey, shout out to everybody that's watching, man. Definitely subscribe to their channel. Subscribe to me, King.Ra_ on everything. YouTube channel, I_Ra, or you can just search King.Ra_. Anything, everything, I'm everywhere. Gonna be putting out a lot of work. Just got started. Tap in with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with Never Satisfied. Tap in with the media, Dojo, Sensei Media, all of my boys. Love all these dogs.
Appreciate you, my guy.
Hey, man. Y'all be easy.
Absolutely. Somebody else like to hop in here?
Is it one at a time or two?
It could be two. It's whoever like to come in. If you got somebody else that want to hop in with you,
Quit it live on YouTube. Or?
it is live on YouTube. It's I can send it to you if you give me a number, but if you look up Never Satisfied Life on YouTube, it'll pop right up. What's your number?
469-278.
What's your name, fam? Rob. Rob. All right. So you want to speak directly into that mic for me? Both of
This
y'all.
this one right here.
Yep.
Mic check, 1 2. Mic check, mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going
What's
on,
happening?
man?
What's happening?
So, you know, we got the studio open today, and we just, you know, giving people a platform to kind of like talk about the experience and, you know, just give like a little bit of spill about yourself. So, let me have both of y'all introduce yourselves and, you know, what brings y'all here today.
Yeah, you
but
can.
look, see me, I'm Chaz Davis, man. _Chaz Davis on social media. CEO, you know what I'm saying, owner, operator of Chronicle Productions, Chronicle_Productions. Y'all mess with us. I'm here with my dog, man. It's Quiz right here. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yeah, my name Quiz. I go by Bands on Quiz. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? Just up here checking the spot out. Pretty dope spot. You know what I'm saying? This my manager right here. Videographer. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it. Both. You know what I'm saying? Bands on social media. BANDZONEE. 2 E's. You know.
So yeah,
Just
yeah,
get
yeah,
with
we-
us.
We here, we you know what I'm saying, we coming through, we enjoying the vibes, you know. Make sure y'all
Nice
follow Never
vibes, nice
Satisfied, you know. I mean, don't mess with the team. I don't know if I can use profanity or not, but
What brought y'all two together?
well, Quiz, you know what I'm saying, I'm a little bit older than him, so I watched him grow up, you know what I'm saying, and you know, I found out he was doing music through another artist from my hometown, HB, and you know, I heard his music, kind of got excited for it, and you know, I could see the, you know, the story he was telling in his music, so I kind of attached myself to it, make sure, you know what I'm saying, like I said, my production company name is Chronicle, so like I'm here to just tell folks story, so help them tell their story, so heard his music, was like, man, yeah, I gotta help him tell his story, and that's just how it came about.
Yeah, man, most definitely been the biggest help, you know what I'm saying, that's ever came across, you know what I'm saying, that's came across my path and everything like that. Since I've been doing music for about 3 years, you know, every video that I ever shot is with him. So if you check my videos out on social media, I'm not social media, if you go on YouTube and you check my music videos out, every video, it's about him, you know what I'm saying, everything that's been put on the table for me, it's been through him. So, you know, I give props to him, like, for believing in me, for, you know, being one of the people that's pushing me, like, you know, sort of like a big brother type, you know, in a sense, you know. Only person I can say push me harder than him or anything like that is like my mom and everything like that. So, you know, but really, we met about 3 years ago, shot my first video. Ever since then, it's been up from there. We just been going on the road.
Yeah.
What are your influences? If you can give me a couple quick, just like influences, like when you listen to something that it make you want to get up out your seat and, you know what I'm saying, turn up. What's that music for you?
Really, it's just really just when somebody talking, just like when you can just tell somebody being real. It ain't really, I'm not the turn up type of artist, so I ain't really just somebody that you'll probably hear later on in the long run and probably like the strip clubs or the club or nothing like that. That's not really my flow. Like, I don't really, my objective is not to turn you up. My objective is to tell you like a story or somebody that can relate to it, you know what I'm saying? Just basically give people a little light on, you know what I'm saying, their situation. So basically it's not really for the turn up. It ain't really for the hype or nothing like that. It's really just on some self kind of, I can't really explain it. It's like on some,
Something you can feel.
yeah,
you know
something
what
I
I'm
can
saying?
feel. It's something that basically,
Everybody can relate
yeah,
to.
everybody can relate to. I just like to talk about a lot of life situations, man.
So next question for y'all fellas. And coming into the studio, what do you feel like your favorite thing about the studio is so far?
Man, I only got to check out a few of the studios, like the little rooms and everything where people record and everything like that. I'm fucking with that. I like that a lot, you know what I'm saying? I really want to check it out. I really want to try them out, actually. Like I told him, you know what I'm saying, I want to come back through here, get in one of the studios, because I'm new to the area and everything. Like, I'm from Texarkana, Texas, so.
Okay.
903.
Yeah, 903, you know what I'm saying? I got it tatted on me. I'm from
Real
Rose
talk,
Hill,
yeah.
man, so. You know,
For real.
like everything down here, I haven't really ran into a lot of opportunities to be able to record, or a lot of opportunities to, like, you know what I'm saying, boost my career, everything that I'm trying to be on the path to doing. So basically, like, I like the vibes of everything, like even the room in there, you know, like where you can take pictures and all of that. Basically, my thing is the recording.
You better get in that booth.
Yeah, I'm ready to get in that booth.
Yeah, lay a track. See, me personally though, I like you know, just a combination of all of it, the versatility of it. You know, you got the studio in the back, studio in the front. We in the podcast room right now. Conference room. I really like the conference room. You know, I'm planning on trying to make the moves, man. I'm a businessman. I love it. So and then you know, I'm a big fan of psych wall. So room in the back, man, you can do anything on that psych wall. So I know we'll definitely be coming in here. We about to get started, drop a couple more visuals, and you know, they probably all be produced here. So.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Out that room right there across the little hallway too. Hey, they got some little clothes
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
the store. Yeah,
I fool with it.
Yeah, the bag. I'm gonna have to cop a bag here in a second, man.
Real
For
talk.
Yeah.
So my last thing for y'all, man. Obviously, you're a videographer
Right.
and you're a businessman. You're an artist. I'm pretty sure you got other talents as well. So
Yeah.
just anything you like to plug, anything you know you want whoever's watching they need to know about. You're welcome to let it be known right now.
Me personally, I want to know. Shout out, like I said, Chronicle Productions. Chronicle_Productions on Instagram. You know, I got my hand in a lot of stuff, but you know, by the end of this month, I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody know. I got a food truck that we're gonna get on the road. Lulu's Kitchen. You know, so we specialize in baked potatoes, country baked potatoes, that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You won't finish the whole thing, so go ahead.
Potatoes, y'all put the meat in the middle too.
Man, we got
Fire.
now
Fire.
we don't do the sour cream. We do a little bit. We got a little bit different recipe. You know what I'm saying? We do short rib. We do Cajun shrimp. We do chicken, shredded chicken. We got stuff for the vegans, the vegetarians,
Fire.
whatever. It's all good too. So, but you know, other than that, man, just really just shout out to everybody out here trying to get it, man. If it's in your mind, man, it's in your mind for a reason. You know, you just got to connect with the right people. You know, put your mind to it, and everything can happen. So that's all I got to say, man.
Like I say, man, I'm an artist, upcoming artist, Bandzone. I go by Bandzone Quiz on Instagram. You can reach me at Bandzone. I really don't have any other social media sites, but you can reach me at Instagram, Bandzone, for features, anything like that. Or you can hit up Chronicle Production. You can hit him right there. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get in touch with me, trying to do music or whatever you want to do. Right now, I got some future plans of starting a clothing line. You know, everything is going to be called Zone Wear Official. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And, you know what I'm saying? We just
make sure,
going up from here,
share,
man.
like, comment, all that right here on this page. We got the visuals on the way. We got, mixtapes on the way, everything. So, yeah, just be on the
Mixtapes
lookout,
album on the
man.
way, y'all. Just be on the lookout.
Yeah.
We can't say too much. Just be on the lookout.
For sure.
Appreciate you, fellas.
No
Appreciate
doubt,
you.
man. I wish I had something.
Would you like to hop on? Would you like to hop on? Likewise. Appreciate y'all coming through. You can take a seat right in that corner right there.
Right here?
Yup, right there. So you can speak directly into that mic for me, okay?
All right.
So, first thing I want you to do, just introduce yourself and talk about what brings you to the studio today.
Hey guys, my name is Lima. I am actually a massage therapist,
Okay.
but I'm actually an aspiring model as well.
Okay.
So that's actually what brought me to the studio. I've been here a couple of times. Shout out to Baby in the Hub and Never Satisfied doing the Hub and stuff like that. That's how I initially actually heard about it, but I actually linked up with the Dojo through Never Satisfied to actually do my first fitness photo shoot. So that's going to be happening at the end of the month.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, wow, you kind of laid a couple things out already. So, if you could a little bit, just talk about, a little bit about how you got into your professional background, the modeling, the therapy, all of this.
Long story short, for my massage therapy career, it was something that kind of just happened. I really want to say it was God ordained because that's not what I had in mind. I've been in Dallas 7 years, and I've been a massage therapist about 6.5, almost 7. Okay. So I actually went to school. Once I moved here, I didn't have a job, no nothing. I just kind of just moved from Buffalo, New York, just to kind of start fresh. But once I went to school, I literally fell in love with the fact of how the body worked. It was way more in depth than I ever envisioned massage school being, when in the sense of I'm actually I feel like I was a doctor by the time I graduated. And I just realized exactly how much the body wants to heal its own self without us actually putting medicine and stuff like that into our bodies, that we can naturally do it if we actually treat it right. So that's kind of like my path on my massage therapy journey, I would say. With the modeling, is something I always wanted to do since I was a kid, but I always thought I was too short, not skinny enough. Whatever, like the traditional model was a tall, light skin, long hair, and no curves. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a traditional model, but I realized, there's an avenue for me. For a lot of people always thought I always worked out, but I actually never really do work out. I just massage all day. And I was kind of built like this. I was blessed, So I do try to maintain. I eat good and everything like that because I do care about my body. But I actually wanted to kind of just try to take a shot on myself, and do what I thought I could do as a kid, to say it's never too late to try, And that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm investing in myself to see where I can take myself.
So tell us a little bit about the fitness stuff.
It's not really too much to tell when I say it's really, really young. I literally, I told my homegirl the other day, I was like, I think I want to do fitness modeling. Everybody keeps thinking I'm a model. Everybody think I work out, but I don't. She was like, girl, you do it. And then I just started telling people, and once I started talking about it, doors started opening. Like, oh, no, you can model for my fitness line. You can model my jewelry line. And as long as you just open your mouth and you talk about what you want to do, you'll be surprised about what can happen. Yeah, they put it out in the atmosphere and see what come back.
Going to the gym.
Yeah.
You don't look like you.
Yeah, but I feel like that too.
I was about to say, you look like you kind of in some sort of shape. But now you got to start going to the gym.
So now I'm about to really start doing some crunches and shit.
But it's all good.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about what you've seen here at the studio today.
I like the energy here, just meeting for the first time, Jalen from the Dojo for the first time. Like, it was good, seeing his energy and, what he wants to do with his brand and everything like that. That was dope to see. And kind of re-bringing back, his old clientele and everything like that to see what he got going on now. And just to see, people who rock with you will rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Even when you change and you elevating, you moving around, the people who really rock with you will going to follow you. And that's kind of what I see today.
So what else should we look for from you in the future?
From a massage therapy brand, I just actually started my new massage business this year. I started in January. It's called Touched. I'm Touched on IG. That's at TOCHED DTX. That's my website as well. That's what my name is on Facebook as well. But I'm one of the few massage therapists that actually can accept insurance now, which is going to be really big. So I'm going to start pushing that. I accept HSA and FSAs. So I'm really pushing that right now. So if you go on my Instagram, you'll see me talking about it a lot. That's my biggest big thing because, I'm not a massage therapist in the U.S. period can accept insurance. Mine is in DFW area. So I'm going to do a heavy push on that in the coming year. But.
So you kind of just laid it out there. But, just ending off, just let the people know, where they can find you, and anything else you just like to plug and tell the people about today.
Okay. Again, my IG and website is Touch DTX. Again, that's TOUCHED DTX. And on my personal IG is Lima Leem. So that's LEMA_LEEM. So if you want me to go ahead and promote your brand and wear your clothing, your glasses, your jewelry, hit me up. I'll do it for you. I ain't even charging a lot. I might do it for free, just for exposure or whatever. So if you got something out there you want me to support and it aligns with what you're doing, then hit me up. Again, I just want to kind of promote this health. Health is wealth. Again, drink your water, stretch, and get your massages.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate it, sir.
No problem.
What's your name?
Matt.
Lima.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. You look like you work out a little bit, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still broadcasting. Where we gonna be? Sit right in that chair for me. So just want to ask you a couple questions. Ain't nothing too crazy. So first, I'd like you to introduce yourself and talk about what brought you to the studio today.
First and foremost, my name is Ronald Osborne, CEO, founder of Mukani. That's Mukoni. My bad, y'all. Mukani. It's music and icon in Swahili. So what we do is, they brought me to this today, Spoon. We worked together when I was the Kickback, and what it was it was a radio station, and what we did was we allow people that are African American descent to speak they truth. In exchange, we would actually have people sell products while listening to the podcast and give a kickback to the community with 5%. So I let that go to create Mukani, and what we do is we elevated that now to even more. So where now what we do is we're a music chart, and people are like, oh, okay, but it's like Billboard 100. So basically, like your podcast or any music artist or anybody like that's doing something creative, what we do is we create digital EPKs for you. And so as people basically come onto your EPK, drop comments, look at videos, stream your music, do all these different things, all we doing is sitting back collecting the data, put it into a music chart to say, hey, look, this person is trending. And we use that music chart to send to record labels, DJs, whoever that matters. Hey, you might want to rock with them. You might want to, tap in with them because they're trending. So that's what we do.
So it's pretty damn dope.
Thank you.
Talk about your experience here today at Never Satisfied.
Oh man, it's black excellence. That's probably the best word I can say. Growing up, I think we all kind of experienced the same thing. Kind of like our mother be like, "Hey, come on before the street lights come on." We all kind of have the same lifestyle. I think deep down inside, when I came in, like I told my brother right here, I said, "It's a home." You come into a home, like you don't really find too many places to where you feel like you can be yourself, be creative, and be able to bounce off of good energy and stuff. So when I came in, it felt like a home. You know what I'm saying?
So my next question, talk a little bit about where you fit in with the music industry.
I'm just a bridge. I look at everybody as their own city. So Mukani is its own city. So all I do is just create bridges amongst people to where it's just like you going into the inner city or going out. You know what I'm saying? There's people trying to get to point A to point B. All I am is just a bridge. I'm going to say, hey, look, this is who I am. This is the people that's in my city. I want to connect with them to where they can cross over, and your people can cross over here. They can learn what we doing, tap in what we got going on, and then vice versa. Never be a gatekeeper. Never be a person that's trying to basically sign everybody and their mama, and then basically you got to come through me. I want everybody to be successful. So for me in the music industry, I'm just a bridge. I'm just a guy that collects data and let people know from that data the story.
So the next question, what do you feel your favorite thing is at the studio?
Outside the podcast room, I think it's the people. You got some great people that, you know what I'm saying, that I've met. I never met before, like my boy Jalen right there. You know what I'm saying? There are people that are hidden figures in this community and hidden figures within this music industry. And I love the fact of this place is a breeding ground for those people.
So last thing I want you to do is just plug yourself one more time and just give a shout out to Never Satisfied.
Hey man, shout out to Never Satisfied Studios, man. Like for real. Like this is a home for all creators, and that's what I got to say about it. And it's always gonna be a home for creators to where you come in, you can get whatever you want, but it's also a place to where it's very professional. Look at this, even its background, it's very professional. It shows that, yeah, man, I love it. Shout out to Never Satisfied Studios, man, for real.
Just let the people know who you are one more time.
Hey, Ronald Osborne, CEO of Mukani. Tap in with me, Mukoni on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Y'all have a good one.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
in there, man. We appreciate the word. Yeah. Me. Let me get on the edge. Yeah.
Actually, take that. Well, actually,
It sounded good for two. I mean,
no, you can have three.
Okay.
Just slide down.
I see what you said. Might need to bring that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
We supposed to be doing this all the time.
Okay.
Every morning.
Oh, you look like you got it.
Yeah, but it's the wire right here. I'm going slow. For that reason. Hold on, it's this.
Yeah, my boy, what's up? What are we winking?
All right.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
He did.
I ain't never met him before.
Oh God, he did. I thought I was tripping. I was like, oh God, who he winking at? Who he winking at?
And then he did it like 3 times like he was tweeting.
What's up, everybody?
Maybe he got Tourette.
Man, what's poppin'? What's
Hey,
poppin'?
hey.
Yeah.
So we are at the studio today for the Rebirth for the Dojo. I hope you know this live.
Okay, cool.
we live?
We like being live.
So if everybody at the table can introduce themselves and what brought them to the studio today.
Y'all go.
All right. Well, my name is Lynn. Used to be in the sensei at the original dojo. I came here to support my brothers today with the Rebirth. Everything production is me, so I couldn't miss this. I definitely couldn't. I've been excited to see this for real.
Appreciate that.
Aw. Oh, okay. It's my turn. Well, I'm Majesty, also known as Catchy out here. If you know, then you know. But address me as Majesty when you see me, all right? So, I am a local brand model and a brand new real estate agent.
Wow.
Yes. I know I kind of been ducked off on the scene. If you know, you know. I have not been on the scene. It's been because I've been getting my real estate license.
Had to bring her back. I was like,
So.
you got to slide through today.
Right, and then she sent me the flyer, and of course I had to come support because, I mean, Jalen, Spoon, I work with Spoon all the time, so I was like, I definitely got to come through. So yeah, we're here.
We appreciate that. And I myself, I am Jalen Jones, CEO of Media Sensei. Man, I came today to just get all my family together, to meet my new family. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of work to do, so I had to let everybody know that, you know, this is a community, and we coming to bring this space for everybody to use and fight closer to the dream, you know what I'm saying? Hollywood and Texas. So, yeah, that's what we on.
Absolutely.
So,
We can go across the table. What's your favorite thing about the studio so far?
My favorite thing about the studio so far is the light versatility. Not gonna lie, shooting models in the studio, having built-in fans, that's a big plus, not gonna lie, especially in a warehouse studio. So that, I was like really happy to see that. I'm happy to see the different things you can do here, the multiple spaces, the utilization of the space. It's definitely giving like black power. It's giving, I can come here and do multiple things. The gym, the studio, the podcast area, the recording studio. They got a live session going right now. It's like, it's giving parties, it's giving fashion shows, it's giving everything here. It's definitely another studio in Dallas that's showing that Dallas is, like he said, Hollywood. We can definitely turn up in here, and it looks like a personal space. Like, everybody's super friendly, it's clean. Like, so it's, I know you said for everything, but I love the studio. When I came in here, I was like, oh my God.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My favorite part about the studio being a model is the big white
Psych wall.
Yes, psych wall. Oh my gosh. Like, so obviously I model, so I've been on a lot of those, but when we shot just now on it, it was just like so bright and it was just perfect. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to shoot
That's
in
me, that's
here.
me.
Like,
That's me, not
it's so, yes, the psych wall. That's my favorite so far.
Okay, and for me, it's definitely right now just having my community in here. Like I was just talking about, everybody in here, they see what's going on. They see the possibilities. I know they in here thinking about how creative they finna get.
For real.
And secondly, man, my team that I got here, man, new team, man, it's always a good thing to have a team, especially a solid one. People that's ready, they hungry. You know what I'm saying? People that know it's always gonna be something to do, even when we make it. So shit, it's like
For real.
that's what I love, and that's what's turning me up right now. You feel me?
That's real, and all of us not even in here yet. So
Come on,
that's the crazy
right?
thing.
I don't even know,
Yeah.
right? like this lightweight, so it's definitely too much to be done. So it's like shit, let's work.
So you kind of touched on it a little bit, but what brought all three of y'all together?
I'm gonna go first again.
Yeah.
Okay, so me and Ketchy actually went to high school together. I've
Okay,
known
I didn't
her
know
through
that.
college days. Like our families known each other for years.
Right.
And after
Wow, hold on, I actually went to college with both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so like it's crazy. Like my friend Derek, we all went to college with Derek. Derek was super cool with Spoon. He was at the dojo all the time, shooting production, doing a lot of model management.
Shout out to
And-
DJ.
Yes. He out there doing his thing in Cali right now.
In Hollywood right now.
I know.
Right.
But he brought me to the dojo because I had ended up coming back from Florida, and I was like, bro, I need a space to shoot. And he was like, you ain't been to the dojo yet? And I got there. I fell in love with Spoon. Jalen, he been showing me a lot with lighting. Spoon, doing his classes about business marketing and management. It was like, wow, y'all do more than just production. Like he was saying outside, like being able to give that juice to people and being able to share his sauce and what he know in his learning curves, it definitely made me want to stay. So then Ketchy, she started doing production and she started getting into modeling, and I was just like, girl, let's link. So we started shooting together. She was shooting. It's just like it just keeps going. Like we just was meant to be.
I don't know. And then like somehow like I just like me and Spoon clicked like with his camera skills and like me modeling, me and Spoon just clicked
easy, huh?
No,
for real. So like anytime he hit me up, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm there. Like I know if Spoon gonna be there, it's about to be official because I
Yeah.
mean
super professional as well.
right, like extremely. And so and it's always gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a professional ass turn up, like always, and it's always so enjoyable. So I mean, when I heard, you know, this was happening today, I knew I had to come.
Oh yeah.
That Spoon, he heard his
Making
name.
me blush live.
I mean, for me, man, I think the Lord brought us together. So I'm
No,
gonna
for
just
real.
say it like that, man.
Shout out to Commerce.
He got more power than anybody in the world, and
Yeah.
sometimes I can't even think about what he gonna do, but I know he gonna do it. So I can't wait to just see what the rest. Well, not even see, cause man, y'all Spoon got skills. My guy right here, Matt, he got skills. Y'all
Yeah.
gotta check my boy. This
Right.
shit crazy. Like it's so. The work we finna do finna get so extensive, and we finna up the quality of production. So
No,
for
for
me,
real.
it's like
I saw
let's
you.
just do this shit.
I saw you
That's
like
so
that on my
exciting.
story the other day when I was like, my pictures better, my editing better, my skills better. But honestly though, it's just about
Baby
learning.
better.
It's about learning. Like when you get a step back a little bit, it's something about coming back harder that make your work just more fire.
for real.
Like I started a production company called Fire and Ice only because everyone would be seeing my stuff. They'd be like, oh, that's icy. Oh, that's fire. And I couldn't even pick a name. I was like, you know what? At this point, Fire and Ice Productions is what it is. So when I came to the dojo, I was able to bring my own sauce and still be able to feel like, you know what? I'm doing me and still keeping that same quality. So I believe it. I believe you own. Everybody that work with them is on.
Right.
I'm not leaving the podcast, but book with the dojo, book with Media Sensei,
Yeah.
book with Sugar Stool Super Spoon.
Never satisfied.
Lee and Shy Me, Never Satisfied Studios. Like your work is not gonna, it's gonna be fire regardless.
Yeah. And
Very
I'm definitely
professional.
trying to get in here on some podcasting because I need to let my voice be heard. I feel like I just be shying away sometimes because I talk a lot of shit and I feel like that makes people uncomfortable.
Yeah, but shit talking is good though sometimes.
And like it's been hard for me because like I'm not just black, I'm black. So like black and talking shit all the time. It kind of so like I've like silenced myself a little bit, but I'm ready to get back on my bullshit for real. So yeah,
Shit, that's good. T. What's up, T?
back on it.
Yeah, man. Hey, a lot of shit coming, man. The Never Satisfied way, the Dojo way, the Media Sensei way, all the way 24/7. Fuck it.
The Majesty way, you feel me? Let's get it.
All right, thank y'all.
Appreciate that, bro.
Oh, that's awesome. Always so
Grab
fun.
somebody else and
What's
tell them
that?
to come in.
Okay, I got you. I can definitely use that for some promo.
No, for
Okay.
real. I was like, nah, for real.
Oh, careful. Maybe.
Yeah, it's more of the cord on the. Hold on, let's first. Okay, that should be easier. Yeah, I'm about to grab all of that.
Catch you was just in Mexico, huh?
I appreciate you again.
Or am I tripping? I thought you would.
Hey, I only got my flyers.
I could have been. I could have been.
All right, I appreciate you again.
Appreciate you. What's going on, man? You can take a seat right there from
Where, right here in this seat right here?
Yep. You can probably move in a little bit this way too. We're gonna talk directly into that microphone.
Okay.
So what's going on, man? I need you to introduce yourself and what brings you to the studio today.
Hey man.
Jump right into that mic.
Okay. I'm Shot by Sean. That's my name on Instagram. Sean is what I go by. I do own a couple businesses out here. Put It on the Shirt ETC and Put It on the Screen. Put It on the Shirt ETC. We focus on brands and apparel, basically custom apparel. We're actually rated #1 on Google right now. We got a lot of big things going on over there. We do hats, bags, shirts, anything custom, whatever you need, we got you covered. Embroidery, screen printing, DTG. We have multiple methods and fast turnaround. So definitely tap in with that. We Put It on the Shirt ETC, like I said, where our motto is never not working because we're always working on something. So
how'd you end up at the studio today?
I came to the studio. I met Spoon when I first came down here. I'm from Arkansas too. I know they from TK. I'm from Arkansas too. When I first came down here, they were actually one of the first people I reached out to photography wise. They really got me to get my hustle on and really started to push my photography once I got in the studio and collabing with them on a couple projects and stuff like that. So I'm just real appreciative to be here, real appreciative to meet them guys and coming out here today. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty good.
What's your favorite thing about the studio so far?
Man, I like the setups. The backdrops, y'all got a lot of multiple options out here. Like, it's really lucrative for photographers, models. They need to be tapping in for sure, Just a lot of different spaces in here to shoot, a lot of different creative views. And not only that, it's the people. You know, you bring the people around, a lot of creators together, and you're able to make magic. So that's always a good place, you know what I'm saying, good place to be.
So talk a little bit about your craft.
Okay.
What got you started in photography?
Photography, like I said, I own Put It on the Shirt ETC. One of our biggest obstacles was, hey, we need product photos. We need photos of the work that we're actually creating for different brands and people. So that kind of got me into it. I originally that's not even my lane. I'm a biochemistry major. I do pharmacy and stuff like that. So when I started tapping into photography, I'm like, hey, I got this craft. I got this expensive camera that I got to use. You know what I'm saying? So let me use it to the best of my abilities, and then since then it's just skyrocketed from there. Shot by Sean, I've been published in 3-4 magazines so far. Been able to work with a lot of high profile people. It's took me places, travel wise and everything like that. So I mean, like I said, ever since I got in the bag of photography, it really just been my bag, and just keep going.
So what are some of your favorite, what are you influenced by as far as like your style of photography?
I would say I am influenced by, I do a lot of portrait photography. A lot of the people that I created, like you said, you just come across them on Instagram, meeting them firsthand, and you're able to just kind of mock your style off of that. I kind of wanted to do my own thing, have my own kind of vision for my shoots, and that's kind of what I do. And like I said, I tailor my own clients to what they want, and that's basically my lane as far as, Shot by Sean photography. Make sure to add me on Instagram, @ShotBySean_. That's my photography page, you know what I'm saying? So we got great rates and everything. Good Christmas special going on as well, so just make sure y'all tap in with me,
Last thing, if you can give a shout out to the studio, and
Okay.
you kind of just did it there, but
Yeah.
Plug yourself or anything you want the people to be looking out for.
Yeah, shout out to the Dojo. Never Satisfied. I like it. I like what they got going on here. Also, like I said as well, @ShotBySean, @ShotBySean_, and then @Put It on a Shirt ETC.
Put it on the shirt, ETC, hats, bags, apparel, whatever you guys may need, we'll get you taken care of. Thank you.
Like the hot one? I need somebody else now.
Where y'all put this in?
It's streaming live right now.
It's streaming live right now?
Yep.
On the y'all
YouTube.
face?
Yep. YouTube. Never Satisfied Life.
Never Satisfied Life.
Yep.
What was your name, man?
Matt.
Sean, man.
Matt.
Nice to meet you.
Matt got cameras.
Nice to meet you, man. Look, I got you. You on Instagram and stuff too?
Yep. Matt got cameras.
All right, look.
Let me add you. Shot by Sean.
Yes, sir.
SEA.
SHON. By DY. Sean SHOT by Sean SHON.
Got you. Underscore.
That's right there. Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. What's going on, man? Gonna hop on?
Yeah, we gonna hop
Okay,
on,
let's
man.
do it. Y'all can take those 2 seats right there.
Tight here.
This live?
It's live.
Okay. I like it.
So if y'all two could, you're going to introduce yourselves and what you do and what brought you to the studio here today.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna talk directly into those mics.
All right.
What's up, y'all? I'm Slim, Live Dynasty Entertainment. I own a record label. The name of the label is Live Dynasty. True Banks right here. This is one of the artists that's with the label. We got new music out also. Everything Black owned. This is one of his best songs that's out right now. What I'm doing here today is Spoon called me out. The Dojo has done. We've done about maybe 3 or 4 videos.
I think 3. Yes,
Yeah, about three videos
yeah.
with the Dojo. They put out good work, man. So I'm really happy to see what they doing right now and the partnership that they made, man. This is awesome. All I see is just growth, you know. So that's what brought me out today, man. I'm just happy to be here with it.
Yeah. And like you said, I'm True Banks. I'm an artist, Live Dynasty, LDE. Like I say, brought us out. It's Sensei, man. They've been doing a lot of great work with them, man. And they always show love, and we show love back. So we just here to support, man. I'm excited to see all the stuff that's about to happen here. Like it's live, man. It's crazy. When we first walked in, looked around, just like, yeah, this it.
Like this,
yeah,
is
this
dope.
is it right here. Yeah, it's the spot.
So what brought you two together?
Okay.
So Ashley, his daughter is my girlfriend. Oh yeah. So
I mean, he better do some stuff.
family basically. So I've been rapping for maybe since I think like 2020 for real. And so it was me and my brother Marco Supreme. He on the label too, and so Marco been rapping for a while, and so I started rapping, kind of playing along with him when I graduated. And just making music, and he used to manage people back in the day, and so he heard I was making music, but he was like, okay, whatever. But one day we was just on the couch. He was like, let me see what you've been working with, and kind of showed him, played some songs, showed him the video, and the rest of that was history. And he was like, okay, let's do something, So.
I mean, yeah, he pretty much hit it right on the head, I did hear that he was making music, and he's my daughter's boyfriend. I'm like, he's a good dude, I like Jay. But when I seen the music, I'm like, okay, everybody want to rap, I hear that all the time. So I seen the music video, I'm like, okay, they got some potential, and then actually got some good content, I'm like, well, who's managing y'all? So we started from there. Then I formed the label, and the rest was just history.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Next question. What's your favorite part about this studio here today so far?
Me, I like more of the freeform stuff. So just the white wall out there, man, that does it for me. You know what I mean? I grew up in the 80s, so I'm all about artists that's just standing out in front of the mic and just doing their thing, and just holding the mic, the old Too Short and Ice Cube days and stuff like that. That's the kind of hip hop that I like. But probably my most favorite thing is just looking at the whole overall, man. It's just like just to see my young black brothers just doing it, man. Like y'all got it going on all the way through.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think y'all missed anything in this studio that any content creator can make, or any person that want to make music videos. You know, y'all pretty much hit the nail on the head. And right now we doing a podcast.
Yeah.
You know, and I love that also.
Yeah, same thing, really. You know, seeing black folks, you know, do the thing, black men coming together and just bringing all the creativity in one spot. And I say my favorite thing is I guess the decoration, like the atmosphere. You know, the atmosphere is just, it feel like you want to create something here. Like, you know, you walk in, you just like, man, I see this, I see that. It's like when you walk in, like I was talking to Jalen, I'm like, I already got ideas. I only been in here 30 minutes, you know? So it's just it's a welcoming vibe. It's a spot where you can feel like I can do something here. So I like that.
Last thing, if there's anything y'all like to plug, obviously you kind of talked about your label and the artistry, but anything you like to plug, anything you just like to shout out, and also could you give a shout out to the studio, Never Satisfied Studios?
Follow me on. You can follow me on Instagram, True Banks TRUBANKS_. Man, y'all please go check out the EBO video. Everything black on. It's on all streaming platforms, on YouTube. And man, hey, shout out to Never Satisfied Studios, man. Y'all got it going on.
Yeah, he pretty much said it all. I mean, Live Dynasty Entertainment, we coming. We got good vibe music coming along. We got great artists, great songs, and shout out to the studio, man. Shout out to what y'all doing. You know, I can't wait to just see y'all just constantly just grow and grow. That's what it's about.
And shout out to Media Sensei for bringing us here. Shout out to them.
Media Sensei, Big Spoon. You know.
There we go. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate y'all, fellas.
Appreciate you too, man. Much love.
Yeah, still out. It's all good. You look like you had a question.
Thank you. You got a question? Oh, I got your phone. No, he said.
Yeah. It's cool. You got the question. So if I was to explain, it's not that many people watching, but it's people in there watching. Okay. But this is a program called StreamYard. Yeah. So basically, obviously, you plug in your camera, your audio, and pretty much you can use this program to link to Facebook, a YouTube channel, Twitter, you know, all of those places at one time. So it'll give you all of that information, like who's watching, where they're watching it from. You can multicast between multiple platforms. So
how can I watch? Like what?
Oh, you want to see this?
I just want to see y'all period.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I check out all y'all podcasts.
You got YouTube.
Yep.
So this is our channel right here. Okay. We literally just streamed that live. If I went back a little bit. Probably that's the guy that came in here before. Yeah. No, it's cool. You know, it's a pretty popular thing right now.
All right, man. Subscribe to our stuff, man.
Absolutely.
And I keep watching y'all too.
What's your channel?
Live Dynasty.
Yeah, right outside ready.
First one?
Or maybe Live Dynasty, just ENT. Yeah, go right there. There we go. Check us out, man. Those videos on there too.
Absolutely.
Media Sensei got just about all of them.
Say again?
Media Sensei got
Oh,
just about all of them.
bet. We'll be back after these. We'll be back in about 1 minute.
YouTube, what's up? Is Matt Got Cameras. We got an event on today at the studio. We are welcoming in our Media Sensei team into the studio. You know, there's some good guys, very productive, and we're gonna be shooting and doing a lot of different things. But right now, obviously, this ain't Normal Guys Talk Sports, but we're doing a live broadcast. You know, I thought it might be a cool thing to share this event live with y'all. So actually, I'm about to go mobile, and we're gonna go around the studio. All right.
What's going on, man? Kodak man in the building. Never satisfied, like Media Sensei. We got collaborations going on, man. And I told you I was a collaboration, right? We're bringing two homes together. Now there was two dojos. Now there's one, right? And a big part of that is definitely like I Never Satisfied fam. So we incredibly happy to be joining forces with Never Satisfied. It's a bunch of talented people in the building. And we do have a partner, man, who he had a vision. He believed in what we were doing over at the dojo. And he said, man, if we can combine those energies, not only will we make twice as much money, we'll make 10 times as much money together and really promote that community. So I do want to bring them in. Jones, you mind raising that for me, man? We want to do something special. We want to do something special, man, you know what I'm saying? And we want to welcome my guy Radio right here. If y'all can give me a round of applause one time. Don't bring it in. Yeah, we extra, so we just wanted to let bro really just slam up like this. Yeah. One time, we said, "Cool, man, let's get something how we look, man. Y'all know who. I need anything to people, man. Let us know that we're trying to do something tight for the people, man. So yeah. Yes, sir. So man, if y'all can one more time, let me get them hands together for radio, man. For making it happen like this, man. Come on, man. I'm gonna let him tell y'all about the partnership. I've been telling y'all all night, man, how great it is to merge two worlds together, man. Dojo became one, you Sensei became many, and so man, tell them about what they can expect to find here with this kind of collaboration we got going on, brother.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the dojo. You know what I'm saying? It's been a dojo for a while, man, and it's just dope to see that other creative minds have the same ideas. And that's when you know that great minds think alike. And teaming up with Media Sensei, man, has been nothing but a blessing. You know, and I just want to see us really go to the next level, man, and really teach each other how to build, work with each other, build opportunities with each other, and just really take it to a whole new level for Dallas, a whole new level for everybody that's in the building. Just a good place for creators to just come create good synergy, and just be one with each other, man. So I appreciate My brother right here, man, Spoon, you know what I'm saying? Jalen, definitely been holding it down. And shoot, you know, let's get it going, man. It's only the beginning.
Only the beginning. Y'all heard that, man. It's just one of many. So we want to make sure that everybody knows that you're all celebrities in here, right? So we did a few little intros earlier. I see a few new faces in here, so y'all gonna have to do some intros too. Lynn, I know you're trying to leave. Lynn the shooter. What time for Lynn who been snapping everybody up tonight? Come on now. Come on now. They gonna be hitting you up for the pictures. Go ahead and tell them, Lynn, because you know about the culture, so tell them what's going on and what they can expect out of it.
Alright, what's up, y'all? Of course, my name is Lynn, former sensei at the original dojo, but now it's just one. I'm actually very excited to be here today to see the space and see everybody coming together to really just enjoy video production because it gets overlooked in Dallas a lot. And it's like you said, it's a lot of us that are talented here, that's going places, that's doing stuff. The culture is here. He said that I traveled a couple different states to do fashion photography this year. And it really made me realize that we really on top of a lot of stuff. We can get our brains together and put our magic together. Dallas can definitely beat the Hollywood that we talk about. I'm very excited to be shooting here, bringing my extra stuff to come in here and add to it. I'm super excited to see all of y'all. Some people I've never met, some people I've seen before. Everyone I'm excited to work with. I'm very excited to Spoon and Jalen. And sorry, your name again, Raheem. I appreciate y'all for letting me come here and even speak. I'm really excited though, like I said, about creating with everybody. So hopefully y'all can get at me. Lynn shot me on Instagram, Fire Nurse Production as well. Pretty much anything you need shot, I can do it. I've done it all, literally. To fashion, photography, studio photography, outside photography. I shoot you in the desert with the travel 6 hours. I go anywhere, I go there, behind the scenes studio, light setup, production. As they're taking classes about business marketing, I will be there. Y'all need to support you to shoot out on Instagram. I'm also that person as well. So, like I said, I'm excited to meet everybody and work with everyone here. I'm glad that this was a success for y'all. I'm happy about this.
Already. One more time for me, y'all. One more time for me, y'all. And I know some of y'all have already peeked and y'all already seen what's going on out there. So it's also another very special we went and got a liquor license for a party bus so that we can dip and swerve people. You know what I'm saying? Dip, swerve, and serve all over the city. So y'all make sure y'all pop on, get you something to drink, check out You Bar Dallas. I'm telling you, it's something like you never seen nothing like it. And I know because I know how many licenses are issued out there for. So it's definitely something special. And make sure y'all pop on, check it out. The game is on. Y'all make sure y'all network. Look, I done got some money, did some business with 95% of the people in the room, right? So I'm telling y'all about that, and you need to know them, you need to meet them. What's up, Bishop? I see you. And y'all need to make sure that y'all are collaborating and really finding out, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you come and introduce yourself to radio and really get affiliated with what we got going on here. Tap in with guys like Lynn, Kodak, man. If y'all ain't stopped in that room and did a drop yet, I'm gonna know, and I'm gonna text you that's why. So go ahead and get in there and give us a little shout out.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Me, Sensei here, man. I just want to say, hey, man, y'all looking beautiful today. You know what I'm saying? I brought all y'all together. This was on purpose. I planned this years ago. It just came to pass today. So, you know, I'm looking at all y'all, my family in here, you know what I'm saying? This is a place for the community. This is not for me. This is not for radio. This is not for school. This is for all of us together. And like I told somebody earlier, it's not something I can tell you what it is. It's something we're gonna create together. So get your building blocks at your house ready. I'm gonna get my building blocks at my house ready. And we're gonna build something that we don't know yet. But when it comes to pass, it's gonna be special. So that's all I wanted to say. And I just want everybody to meet each other, love on each other, and let's just make this to be a sensei in the never satisfied way. Thank y'all for coming.
school. Like, go.
We live on YouTube right now.
Man, get y'all some crack. Come on, man.
Going down, man. You know what I'm saying? We out here, you know. Sensei, never satisfied. We always make it bigger and better, you know. It's only the beginning. We're going to keep going. One wave to the next wave.
Would you be interested in doing a drop in the podcast room?
Yeah.
Let's go do it.
All right. Hey, y'all, hold on. We can have a performance really quick. You know, we got these things to do.
It's a podcast room. You can have a seat right there for me.
What I'm doing?
You are gonna just answer a couple questions.
Okay.
You know?
Don't put me on the spot.
Put you on the spot.
Oh.
It's all good.
Okay.
Alright, so first, introduce yourself and talk a little bit about what brought you here today.
Okay, so my name is Shantae Scott, and I'm into styling as well. I've been doing that for several years now. Have a passion for fashion, so to say. And pretty much what brought me here is to...
Speak up to the mic.
Oh, don't.
Or you can pull it.
Bring it here? Okay,
Yeah, you can pull it back if you like, if it's a little bit more comfortable.
Right here?
Well,
Back
come a little
like
bit
that?
closer to it.
Hi.
Just so people can hear you.
Okay, is this better?
No, come a little closer
Oh,
to
what
the
I'm...
mic.
Okay, look,
There you
come
go.
on now. I'm having a little wine.
So,
Yes.
you are passionate for fashion.
Yes. So pretty much I really want to build my fashion, business and things like that. So I have Style Society, which I have created years ago. And, becoming a mom kind of slowed me down. Slowed me down a little bit in that industry. But, now lately with everything been going on, so I just decided to branch back out and just start rebuilding my brand and things of that nature. And networking with different people in Dallas and just being more out there and putting myself out there. So when you put yourself out there, you're going to meet new people. So I bumped into Spoon, he reached out to me and we worked together on a few different projects, with the modeling and the wardrobe styling and things of that nature. So here I am and supporting him and, very excited to see exactly what's going to bring, I'm a little bit harder here. What's going to happen with everything, see exactly what's going to... Hello, goodness, you guys got a lot of traffic going on, throwing me off. Yeah, thank you, Golly Breeze. Oh, yeah, thank you. Much better.
So,
Yes.
I know you probably kind of just walked in, but what is your favorite thing about the studio so far that you've seen?
I mean, it's the energy. You can't take that away. I mean, you just stepping into different zones and different areas of just art and music and fashion and just so much you can do at this place. So I'm like really excited to get my hands on, do some styling, do some fashion, do some set styling and things of that nature. But it's a lot of just different things that you can just, you look around like something new. Oh, something different. So I like that.
Did you check out our storeroom right there?
No, I have not. You guys have a storeroom? You
Yeah.
see? Always
Yeah, we
something
have,
new.
Yeah, so when we're done, you can go in there and take a look. But we have,
Okay.
we actually have a clothing brand that we have two clothing brands that we sell out of here. And pretty much that room across over here is pretty much our showroom.
Okay, so you have a styling brand. So how you do any styling with that? What's going
Well,
on with
I
that?
personally don't, but there's a guy named Quiz.
Okay.
He's been running around here, but he does a lot of the designs. He does like the sublimation and the screen printing and the vinyl pressing.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm going to have to check that out, maybe do some styling for you guys. I do visual merchandising as well, so it's all about that. So I like that. Okay, so, I mean, is it just shirts? What type of merchandise is it?
We got shirts in there, bags in there, hats in there.
So what do you consider you guys have, like urban?
Urban.
More
I would say
urban?
more urban.
Okay.
But we're working into different
Yeah, okay, so which direction you trying to go? Are you still trying to stay more of a high fashion urban or
I think more high fashion.
Yes. Okay. Definitely go that route. Take over. It's needed, you know. So definitely
Another
that.
question for you.
Okay.
What got you started in fashion?
Oh, you know what? To be honest with you, I always have this thing, like even like about shopping since I've been in high school. Like being the person who always been the one who helped people pick out their outfits and things like that. So when I was living in Houston, I was actually a wedding consultant, and then I started. I met someone. It was an entertainer, and I did their wedding. And then from there, they was like, "Well, can you help me and my group? You know, do this?" And I just like, yes, and I just fell in love with it. So, and then when I moved to Dallas, I got into a luxury retail company. You know, build my clientele like that. And then, like I said, I became a mother, and that just kind of slowed it down. I had to kind of reroute some things.
You know, you didn't slow you down. You just have to readjust.
That's exactly what happened. So I had to like reroute some things with that, and becoming a mom, I would like focus, but I never lost that fashion. So that's when I started doing freelance, and just building my clientele, doing sets, doing photos, doing videos, booking. Brand management, brand advancement, and things like that. People always want me to do on camera, but I don't do the model. I like to be behind the scene, So
We got you on camera today.
I know. That's why I'm like on the spot too. Yes. So make me sure I'm pretty.
You can see yourself right
I
here.
know.
Good. You know what I'm saying? Last thing. If you could you give a shout out to Never Satisfied and Media Sensei?
Oh yes.
And then also, anything you like to plug if you need to promote something, you're welcome to let it be known.
Okay. So shout out to Never Satisfied and Media Sensei. I look forward to working with the both of you guys, building, reaching out to the community in so many different ways. I have so much confidence that you guys are going to do so well and take over in ways that no one has seen. So keep pushing, keep striving, and just know I'm here, I'm rocking. And shout out to myself, my brand I'm building, Style Society. You can book me anytime you want. If you want to do set styling, wardrobe styling, wardrobe organization, just so many different things I have my hand on when it comes down to fashion. But again, we're all here in this together, and we can just become one and bring all our things together. Oh, so much we can do. So I hope to meet a lot of you guys. Hope you guys will join, come on board, because there's so much in this. It's a lot to look forward to. I'm here. You should be too. Here we go. You're welcome. You're very welcome. You about to add in and make me look pretty and get that shit right too.
You already.
I was nervous. I'm like. Thank you, baby.
No problem at all.
Okay, I'm about to follow you. Okay, so give me what I need to do. I need to check out the wardrobe and everything.
Well,
the store, yes.
It's right here.
Gremlin song shopping.
I don't know if he's sitting in here or not. right, my guy.
All right, good.
What type of business you be doing, bro?
So what?
What type of business you got?
Oh shit.
What type of business you got?
Shit, I'm actually a musician, bro. I'm drums. Yeah. I'm actually gonna go overseas next week.
How long you been doing that?
Been playing drums.
Oh, I got like
Yeah, all my life. So, watch it. Radio.
from my end.
Artist. Yeah, I play drums. Been doing that for a little minute. Yeah, you're the drummer. Yeah. You do? We got linked up. Yeah, well, matter of fact, one too long ago. Yeah, one too long ago. You be up there all the time. Yeah, that's really my first time popping up. That's my day one. That's my day one. Yeah, I've been ducked out for a month. Yeah, he told me about this little bit right here. I was like, yeah, I wasn't expecting this shit. This shit turned out. You look like an actor. Look like who? Actor.
Yeah, you do look like an actor.
I mean, that's what we did growing up. You know what I'm saying? We had been part of the camera and shit. I ain't thinking you should take it further. I should have. Yeah. I thought about it. So, I ain't gonna lie. I just got back from LA. They had they got like a big casting agency out there that I was working with. Okay, what part? So you said LA? Yeah, LA. Okay, I'm from California.
Amen.
So that's all you be doing, man? Just drums?
Yeah, just drums. I'm trying to venture out. Just some shit. For real. All I know is drums. You know what I'm saying? That's something. Yeah, that's all I know right now. So I'm just sticking to that. You know, so I'm probably doing what I've been trying to do as far as like, being international. Yeah. I was supposed to be in Dubai. I was supposed to leave like 3 months ago, but COVID popped back up. So I was playing the drums? Yeah. It's a company called Airline Production. They got like, it's basically like they set up a whole lot of bands for different like 5 months. Shit, like they got like, you know, I just got tours for them. That's like whatever bands that they book, play for that spot every night, 6 nights a week, like 4, 5, 6 months a year, whatever the case may be. So yeah, I end up getting put on with that shit.
If you can't have a seat in that chair for me, my guy.
That's on the left one?
That left one, bro.
Oh, niggas in front of the camera.
What's going on today, man?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing well. So first, you are going to introduce yourself, and I want you talking to that mic for me. You can lift it up. It moves.
Lift it up.
There you go. You're going to talk into that mic for me, and you're going to introduce yourself and just talk about what brought you here.
Man, okay. Start off, my name is Urian. U''RYAN. I go by YG, the drummer. I'm a drummer, matter of fact. You know, I'm a musician. I just signed for a 4-month contract overseas, go to Indonesia. I'm supposed to leave next week, or whatever the case may be. Jalen and Spoon and them, they're my partners. I grew up with them. You know, Jalen, that's my day one nigga, partner. I don't know if I can cuss on here, but yeah, man, I'm proud of these boys. I'm not gonna lie. This is stuff that we talked about like 10, 12 years ago, and it's good to see it all like unraveling, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that we doing our thing, we prospering in life, we still here, we blessed, you know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of these boys for sure. But drumming wise, musician, that's me, that's all I do. I'm happy to, you know, go overseas, I'm blessed once again. That's pretty much it though, you know, that's it.
How'd you get into drumming?
It's kind of hard to explain. I got a brother, I don't know if y'all, I've been playing drums since I was 2 years old.
Okay, you nice.
Yeah, my brother, he put me on, matter of fact. I don't know if you heard of him. His name is David Michael Wyatt. He sings. He's with Toby Nwigwe, the rapper.
That name sounds very
Yeah, he's the black bald head dude with the beard, sing, high voice falsetto. Yeah, that's my brother. Yeah, he's the one that put me on as far as like music wise, and like taught me how to stay on rhythm, clap on beat, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So I took it from there, bro. I started taking it seriously about like 10 years ago. You know, after I went through life, I thought I could play sports first. That wasn't it, you know. Went through that. That was a phase. Then started taking music seriously. Ever since then, shit, it's been up ever since.
So what's been your favorite thing about being here at the studio so far today?
Say that one more time, my bad.
So far today, being at the studio, what's been your favorite thing here at the studio?
The favorite thing, man, this white singer real.
with the fruit cup. Yeah, man, for real. That's pretty much. Nah, I ain't gonna say pretty much it. Just everything, bro. I mean, seeing how this is playing out. You know, this is my favorite thing. I love to see prospering. You know what I'm saying? Like, and knowing that my partners got something to do with everything going on. And this has been something that they've been working towards for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So just seeing how it all unraveling and all the people here to show support. You know what I'm saying? My boy right here, you like this shit.
Oh, he gonna hop on there.
Are you hopping on?
Oh, I will.
Yeah, you might as well. You might as well. But yeah, that's my favorite thing, bro. This right here. This and the cookies they had.
Hit on the whole day?
Oh, yeah.
That was going crazy, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, man, if you can you give a shout out to Never Satisfied Studios and Media Sensei? And also just plug yourself, let the people know where they can find you.
Right. Okay. Shout out to Never Satisfied. Y'all lit, bro. I'm here for it. First and foremost. Media Sensei. Shout out to my boy. Proud of you. Love you, bro. And yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram. YG_ the drummer. THEDRUMMER. And you can probably find me on Twitter. YG_ Ace. AYCE. Yeah, that's it.
Appreciate you.
Already, bro. Appreciate you.
That's what I like. Shit. Let me have you hop right in there, man. Yeah.
No, I just poured it.
You'll be able to suit us, Steve?
Yes, I'll be able to actually see you live. YouTube.
They go crazy.
So you gonna speak into that mic for me?
1 1 1 2 1 2.
So
Okay,
you
okay.
wanna introduce yourself and let the people know what brought you here today.
All right, so I go by Swisher Xavier. What brought me here today is my boy Jones, the return of the dojo. So I came back from the first one, so this is a little repeat, trying to get in tune with this, see how they networking, make some shake.
So tell the people a little bit about yourself. What do you do? Like, what are your specialties? What do you specialize in, my guy?
I'm an entrepreneur, but I can pursue in a lot of things. Like, I done did private contracting, so that just honestly depends on what contract you get and what you specifically know how to do, like in your specialties. I've traveled with the contracting, so I've done like vehicle decaling. I've done electric. I've done installation with solar panels, so I can really like get a trade and trade for everything. When it comes to things like this, I mean, the world is based off content nowadays. So everybody loves to see everything, so trying to pursue into that as well. Definitely.
So being in here today so far, what has been your favorite thing about the studio?
Repeat that one more time for me.
What has been your favorite thing about the studio so far?
The energy, everybody's livelihood, it's people not stuck in their own world, people ready to network and, pursuing to new things. So I like that. Like, that's what we need, a new energy, a new vibe.
And also, if you can you give a shout out to Never Satisfied Studios and Media Sensei? And let the people know where they can find you.
Definitely big shout out to Never Satisfied Studios and Return of the Dojo, man, Media Sensei. And they can find me on Instagram at SwisherZay, so SWISHAZAY, SwisherZay. And then from there, we can go from there. So
Appreciate you.
no problem, y'all have a good one.
You too.
Racking them up, huh?
Yeah, just racking them up.
I got my hair too, baby.
You said what? Oh, you got your. See, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. What's going on, my man?
What's up, buddy?
So you want to talk directly into that mic?
Oh, right here. All right.
So first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna introduce yourself, and you're gonna tell the people what brought you here today.
All right. Well, my name Meech, or you can call me Moochie. My cousin Jalen Jones, that's what got me here today. I do whatever he tell me. He said he tell me go get a camera, go film something. I go film it. You know what I'm saying? So, I like what he got going on today. Yeah, shit, it's my type of environment. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm happy for him. I'm happy, really happy.
So tell the people a little bit about yourself. What do you specialize in? What are some of your interests?
Shit, graphic design. Shit, I take pictures, do videography. Shoot, I do a lot of stuff. Like, it's like a list of stuff that I do. So it's like I can make flyers. Shoot, nigga, I decorate. You want me to decorate something for you? I can get it done. I ain't got the type of platform I need to promote myself. So but I do got people that call me and they know what I do. And shit, they let me do it. Hook them up.
So how'd you get started in the creative space?
I started. Well, I don't know. I just wanted to shoot movies ever since I was little. So, that kind of was what motivated me, like, growing up. Like, yeah, I want to be a movie director. And then I seen Jalen. He had a camera one day. I seen him working. And then, a couple weeks later, I see him with the camera again. I see now he a filmer. He filming everything. And I used to go on YouTube when I was young because he was he like 3 years older, 4 years older than me. He like 4 years older than me, so like he been doing videos for the school. I used to see that. I used to look up on YouTube. I used to see the videos. I used to see like everything. Like I go to the school, so I used to see it. So I'm like, damn, like he turned up. Like I want to be that nigga that's turning my class up, cause he turned the whole class of 13 or 12. I don't know. I can't remember exactly which one, but turned him up for sure. So I said I want to do the same thing. So I started doing it, got a camera. My mama bought me a camera. Ever since then, I just been filming, shooting, anything. Anything that got to do with the camera, weddings, bar mitzvahs. I done did it all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I done did it all.
So what's been your favorite thing about being here at the studio today?
My favorite thing here, that's hard. I love everything about this studio. It's a studio. Like you can make music here. You can make photo shoots. You can do whatever you want to do here. It's a lot of outlets out here to help you be creative. So, like, if you ain't got it, somebody here got it. Somebody here can help you. So it's like, yeah, this is a spot. This is a spot. I like it.
Last thing, just if you can, give a shout out to Never Satisfied Studios. Also, give a shout out to Media Sensei, and let the people know where they can find you.
All right, shout out Media Sensei, shout out Dojo Never Satisfied. They built me. That's what drive me right now. So yeah, you can find me there. That's where you can find me. That's where I'm always be, for sure.
Appreciate you.
No problem.
Right, I have to. Yeah, you can hit that on the ASAP.
You want to hop on?
Huh?
You want to hop on our podcast?
Oh, no, sir.
You're welcome to, though.
Oh, no, my mouth is too
We specialize on frames that are made by Black designers such as myself. We even have frames all the way from the motherland, so how cool to say that you're wearing a piece of wood from Africa on your face. We specialize in doing also custom tints. So if you've got a special video shoot coming up, or you're trying to, market yourself different and you want to have something that is custom made by Black designers, we'd love to sit down with you and create something that doesn't exist with and without a prescription. And we also do blue filter. You can use an HSA or an FSA card, and we love just being able to be creative in a creative space. So if you've got some ideas, please come share with us. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook, Glitz Optical, GLITZ Optical. I'd love to style you for your next shoot and collab with you.
Ready to hit that applause, get that applause a little heavy. Y'all could one more time for Glitz Optical. Come on, get this shit, that energy. again, so I'm telling y'all, there's a lot of cool people in the building. So if you haven't met them yet, shame on you. Get to shaking some hands, get to tapping in with people.
Would you mind
We
doing a
got
drop
something
on that
special coming
podcast?
up from beach to beach. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned for just a couple minutes, and we're gonna turn it to one time for special delivery.
What does it take to make a podcast? What does it take to get my own podcast? It's very easy. You know what I'm saying? Get with us, and we can help y'all. We have people in our group that can do help you guys with design, help you guys with the field. That room is 100% customizable, so you can put your branding anywhere in that room. You can have different objects in the room. Our TVs, our YouTube channels, they are designed to showcase different things about your podcast and help create attributes that are focused centrally on your podcast. So we have the technology to do so, and we would love to help y'all. If y'all want to stop and talk to me individually, we can definitely help you with that. All right. Oh, also, this is Matt with the mug. Matt got Cam. Shit.
What up, what up, what up, y'all? I am Matt Got Cameras. Actually, we're live streaming right now. We've been live streaming this whole time. I shoot pretty much everything you can think. Documentaries, a lot of music videos. We just do video production here, man. As you see, we've been having crane out, things like that, using the site wall, doing photo shoots of that nature. So if you are looking to step up your production, you know, we are here. You know, myself, Jalen, Lance, Spoon, we are here to help and, you know, work with everybody. Been in this for about 10 years, and I love Dallas. I love the studio, and I would love to work with any of y'all. So,
Definitely.
yeah.
One time for Matt. Hey. Already, and we got B Banks here. He's gonna tell you about the audio production side.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah, welcome, Never Satisfied. My name is B Banks. I'm part of the audio department here, so the music department, art production, engineering. If you're an aspiring artist, you know anybody that wants to do music, that's looking for just a solid foundation that can have consistent results and fruit. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely that place. I've been here for about a year. Everybody here is tremendously talented, so you know what I'm saying? I just want to say a little something to everybody in the building, like, hey, this is where it's at. So glad y'all came out.
Hey, and also, if y'all see it, you know what I'm saying, we over here at Never Satisfied, we like to have Never Satisfied in us. We got to say it around here, the grass is greener where you water it, you know what I'm saying? So
Just gonna go straight through that door.
but one thing about it, it's in us, but it's also on us. This is one of the heads of the fashion department. This is Lady TJ, y'all. So if y'all have any questions on the fashion department,
You're gonna go in that door right there.
Okay. Hey, y'all, how's everybody doing?
This is a pretty dope area.
It is.
What would you like to do?
Right at that.
Okay, cool.
Gonna make
Okay, it's like already live?
It's already live.
Okay,
There's people
cool.
watching. Like even when we was out there, we was live streaming it. So
Okay.
basically, I'm just gonna go through a couple questions with you. Just simple answers, nothing too difficult.
Okay.
So first, I'd like you to introduce yourself and tell the people what brought you here today.
Yeah, so my name is Amber Jackson. I'm here from Dallas, and I actually came out to support my friends, the owner of Deception Honey Flavor Whiskey, and just to come see this wonderful creative space that Spoon has. I just love the idea of being able to have all these different talents in the room, and you just never know who does what. So I'm enjoying the space and enjoying learning what other people do and how getting my brain thinking of how we can all collab together. So that's what brought me out.
So next thing, talk a little bit. I heard you talking about it back there, but talk a little bit about your business.
Yeah, so we have a luxury mobile optical here in the DFW area. It's called Glitz Optical, Glitz Optical. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook. We are a luxury mobile optical here in the DFW area. So what that means is instead of you going to a optical store and trying on things that everyone's been touching on, or, you know, we've got the COVID going on or whatever the case may be, now you can have someone come to you in the comfort of your own home. We sanitize the product before we get there. It's all made by Black designers or people who think about everyone's features when designing their product. We specialize in doing custom tints. So if you're like, you know what, I wish I had a dark gray lens going into blue, we can do that with or without a prescription for you. And we also have like wood pieces that are way from Africa. Each piece takes about 6 weeks to make. So we're passionate about giving an amazing product, but since we don't have the overhead of a building, we're hundreds less than a traditional optical would be. So you're getting an exceptional service with a very reasonable cost. So we just want to give that to our community.
How did you get started in that business?
So I became an optician about 10 years ago. Long story short, I was working as a cashier at Target, and I was pregnant with my daughter at the time. And, you know, I planned to just do that job, and after I had my daughter, I was going to try to learn a skill or a trade or have something else to do. And I noticed across the way there was an optical, and I looked at them, and I was like, oh, I could do that. Like, that seems pretty simple. He's just picking up glasses, showing it to people. And so I went over there. I asked him would he hire me, and he was like, you know what, I actually need someone. You're cute and everything, but I've got to have somebody that already has the education background or the experience. I don't have time to train anyone. It's more to it than just what you see with the naked eye that's going on behind the scenes. And so I was like, oh, this guy doesn't know me. I started asking my shift leader to put me next to the register, closest to the optical, every time it was my turn to work. And as people would come through my line, I'd be like, did you enjoy your service with me? And they're kind of looking like, you just rung up some eggs and milk. I don't know what you want me to say. And they're like, yes. I'm like, okay, great. Can you go tell that gentleman to hire me? And so after sending 3 to 4 people to him every day from my checkout line, he said, I never seen someone that wants it as bad as you. Go ahead and put your notice in. 2 years later, I became his boss. 4 years later, after that, I became the regional marketing manager for Target Optical. And then I left there and I went to learn how to cut glasses and make them myself. Then I went to LA, did a little studying there, worked for a very high-end company there, came back and opened up a store in Highland Park with them, making custom pieces. I've had the pleasure of doing work for Erykah Badu's stylist, Ricky Smiley, just to name a few. And it was exciting to be able to see the need that people needed someone to come to them because they're busy throughout their day. You may not have time to break away your day to look at glasses, but I saw a need. Instead of sending people on your behalf to go get your stuff and then it doesn't fit properly and then you got to come back anyways, we'll just bring an optician to you. So that's how I started the concept. And busy professionals like yourself love to be able to say, you know what, I'm gonna take a 30-minute break, guys. Have the optician come in, style them, talk about their lifestyle, and then we do free delivery here in the DFW area, and we ship. So even if you don't live in the DFW area, we also do virtual styling. So I have clients in New York, Chicago, Miami, all over the world. We set up a virtual, I ask a couple questions, and we just create something that doesn't exist together.
My next question.
Okay.
It's a creative company, actually.
Thank you.
What has been your favorite thing about being here at the studio so far?
The creative vibe that is curating throughout the walls of this place. I really enjoy spaces where you can feel positive energy, because when you can feel positivity, it sparks the creative mind to manifest something that's deep down in here. So I think it's so essential to not just have things that look cool, but how does your space feel, right? And I think this place is separated from anywhere else because it has a feel. You can tell he's intentional about what you experience when you walk through the door. You feel comfortable enough to create something that doesn't exist. You feel comfortable and inspired when you look to the left and to the right. There's art all around. There's different concepts. And maybe you can just do something that takes you further than you would have been in a regular office space or just a regular studio where there's no artwork around. So I really love that they were intentional about that here.
Last thing. If you can you give a shout out to Never Satisfied Studios and also Media Sensei, and let people know where they can find you and your company?
Major shout out to Never Satisfied Studios. And what was the other one? And Media Sensei. You can follow us at glitzopticalonline.com. You find us on Instagram, Facebook at Glitz Optical. You can call us or send us a text at 214-494-1974. My name is Amber. I'm the head optician, and we'd love to make you the next Glitz Babe or Glitz King, and we appreciate this time.
That's all I got for you.
Okay.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
You did amazing. You did amazing.
Okay.
We live though. You know, we live. We're still live.
You still like,
We're still live.
kiss you, touch you, fuck you.
Again, I'm Bisha. You can find me on my social media, BISHA8_BISH816. I got a couple other tracks. Some of them actually got Super Spoon. It's called Pull Up Baby. Actually, you got that one?
That's what we want to hear.
Oh, man. We're going to have to download that on YouTube. Ain't that crazy? He said, come over here and perform.
My
Oh,
bad.
you got to show him again. Didn't get to himself. I know. He just said he had Bad Baby, too. He was there when it was made. The disrespect.
I have a new laptop. Not too much open. That's it.
No, Bisha original Dojo OG. Bisha was there like on our last opening day, and she got like the day. She was like, yeah, I can do everything y'all need. And we was like, everything? She was like, I'm an electrician, I do audio, I can record. We was like, okay, bet. And she came through and did all that. And yeah, Bisha's amazing. Shout out to Mama one time. Yeah, and if y'all don't know, make sure y'all come down to pop-up on Wednesday to do an R&B and poetry night. A lot of y'all know about the flavor and the vibe to go down there. And y'all know something special. That's why I've been running for as long as it has. Because Bisha and T, they really cultivated a really cool culture in there. It's a really good energy, good vibe, and I think anybody who comes will want to come back. So she DJ, she produces.
So I'm a one-stop shop. I always practice like when you want to be an artist and you can't wait for anybody else to do your thing for you. So you gotta learn how to like come up with practice your craft and invest in yourself. And I promise you.
Real talk. Real talk. Bisha also she cooks, she cut her, she do oil changes. She really.
She sell candy.
She brought a saw and she started cutting shit and screwing shit. She's really too talented, man. Well,
Ooh, DJ Stu, don't do it to him.
Shout out to Double Dollar, man. Double Dollar, man.
Let's have a good time, man.
I heard ball, so.
I can't do the baby, and she's better than my baby. I got to lose her baby. I go with the sneakers every time she wants it.
She all for me up there, I tell her no get tired. She said, I'm not living like that's cause you the crazy type. She love my dirty drugs, but I'm pressing in the baby wife. Pull up to the local body, solo in the photo. You up for a good time, we'll hit my line, let's get it on. Pull up on your missus in the busy, it's exquisite. She thinks that I'm a genie cause I'm breaking all her wishes. We can have a good night like GM. What they do with you in that little lingerie you be in. She opens up my creeping, diving out the deep end. Breakfast at a condo that I'm over my sleeping. We close the curtain the end. What up, baby? I'm just trying to have a good time. Is it the light is right? I'm just trying to have a good time. Pull up, baby. I'm just trying to have a good time. Is it the light is right? I'm just trying to have a good time. I see that something help you slow. Stop saying we sound smart, but feel free to think. Cause you might end up on the same road like a plate folded like a deep. I can be the mic thing. I ain't even got time. It'll take us time. Pull up and you set a stop sign. Pull up on the highway. Pull up in the driveway. Pull up in it to the side. Pull up in the side. Pull up, baby. I'm just trying to have a good time. Everybody is right. And the vibe is right. I'm just trying to have a good time. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know it now. Come on. Pull up, baby. I'm just trying to have a good time. Let's play this. Come on. If the vibe is right. The vibe is right. I'm just trying to have a good time. Hey, y'all gonna have a good time. Good vibes on you, so appreciate it. Make sure y'all follow Bisha at Bisha Beach, 816. Y'all follow me too, man. I think I know all y'all don't follow me. It's
Y'all like that? Hop on the podcast?
Make sure y'all follow the Dojo Dallas.
It's about 3 minutes. It's not gonna be long.
Never satisfied.
Y'all can do it at the same time.
And there's a lot more pages, y'all.
All right, let's do it.
Let me start there.
Okay.
Get you tapped in, man. And I got one more message from a guy, radio.
Well, you know, it wouldn't be right, man, unless we bring it in the right way, man. And I want to bring Jalen. Come on up here. Come on down. Come on down. And you know, it ain't official until it's official, man. So today's official chaining day. You know what I'm saying? Chaining day. You know, you never said it. Chaining day going. Come on, man. Started off with Jay. Yeah, beat drill. You know, never satisfied is a lifestyle, man. You know, it ain't a brand, it's a lifestyle. You know, when you never satisfied in life, you just want to keep on for bigger and better, never being settled, never being content, always pushing for more, man. And these guys definitely showed that, so let's keep it going. All right.
I feel like a rap. You got some balls too, though.
What you gotta say? What you gotta say?
I ain't gotta say nothing, but hey, I need to see y'all. I don't want y'all to just come today. I need y'all to come, you know, tomorrow, the next day, the next week, because we got too much to do. It ain't nothing to be, I mean, it's a lot to be happy about, but it's more work to do than happy. So at this point in time, hey, call me, because you know, I need some help moving some shit.
real talk, man. And this again, man, we just happy to merge the families because we got a lot of respect for what they're doing over here. It's a whole legacy, it's a history. Make sure y'all scan and read those cards so y'all can kind of get caught up on the history of both brands and really find out what it's about. Because, man, again, so much talent. And I like to talk about all the time, man. I think when you're working with the right partner, I think 1 + 1 = 3, right? You really multiply your efforts when you team up with the right people, and you can really blow people away with what you come up with. So I want to thank the Satisfied family for welcoming us. We want to thank everybody individually, man, for really just stepping up, man. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, radio. TJ, man, I want to shout out to everybody that came. Y'all sleep. It's cold outside. Y'all sleep. So turn around and applause for yourself. Stepping out like you stepped out. Alright, and before you go, make sure you go get you something to drink on the U-Bar. We're going to vibe out for a little second. We're going to let the just turn you up and make sure you meet everybody. And there's some food. Shout out to Keisha one time for coming through. That's food. Yeah. Yeah, y'all don't want to know how late I told Keisha about that food. Still came through, man. So make sure y'all check in, stop by the podcast room, stop by the audio rooms, man, and really find out about what's happening here. Because it's a lot on the way. We want y'all to be a part of it. So one more time, please say
Turn that music back up. Hey, we got music coming, you know what I'm saying? Discounts on the space, man, everybody. Just so we can all
I think your friend is ready. You ready? Why are you looking like that? I'm sorry about Aaron. Yep. Yep, you're gonna take one seat and let her take the other one. So you're gonna slide over there.
So, y'all are gonna speak directly into those mics, okay?
Yes, breaker 19.
So it's just a couple questions. Ain't nothing too serious, you know what I'm saying? No reason to be, feel weird. So first, I want both of y'all to introduce yourselves and just talk about what brought y'all to the studio.
Well, my name is Daisha. I'm from Texarkana, Arkansas. I'm here for really everybody, but mainly my cousin, Jalen Jones, Media Say. So,
okay.
Yeah.
My name is Queen Reed. I'm from Chicago. What brought me here today? I'm her friend. So, and I just wanted to come check out, network, get to know a few people, socialize.
So if you can, just give the people a little bit of background about yourself. What are you into? What are your interests? What do you like doing?
Well, I'm very into poetry. I love reading, and I am looking to further my everything. I'm just trying to network as well. So I'm here.
I'm currently building my businesses. I have two businesses I started. One is dealing with food, and the other one is aromatherapy. So candles, body scrubs, and different things like that. So I'm trying to, get to know different people, expand my knowledge in that area, and be able to take my business and do something like this.
Yeah, so come shop, pull up to the Dojo 2.0. You already know.
Yeah. So with that being said, what's been your favorite thing about the dojo so far?
Just being able to meet different people and different brands, black owned and everything like that. So it's pretty dope. Just meeting different people or whatever. So
I would say the energy, the creativity, the supportive crowd, just the small time I've been here, it's a good vibe. I like the vibe.
Last thing, like I said.
Oh no, this good,
So just if you can, give a shout out to Never Satisfied Studios and also Media Sensei, and let the people know where they can find y'all if they're looking for poetry or they're looking for back and products.
Shout out to the dojo and shout out to Never Satisfied. Come to Carrollton, Texas. You're looking for anything, the vibes, to network, anything like that, to build your career, anything. So pull up.
And shout out to Never Satisfied. And if you, I have business cards on deck, so if you want, or if you're interested,
pull up.
Pull up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Top it on.
I'm trying to get up out there. Yeah.
All right, be sure to do.
You too, man. Good to see you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
You too.
Hey. Good in this one?
So I just seen you performing back there.
Yeah.
Got some stuff to talk about. So first, I'd like for you to introduce yourself and just talk about what brought you here.
Okay, well, I'm Bisha, Instagram, Bisha816. What brought me here today is for the dojo. I was one of the founding, when the Dojo Dallas started coming, I was the original little person there working, and we built a lot of stuff. And I just came here to support my brothers. I met those guys. We not blood, but when I met them, it was instant click. They became my little brothers, and anything they do and wherever they go, I'm gonna always be there to support them and lend a hand and make sure that their dreams and their community that they're trying to build is gonna excel. So I show up whenever they put something on.
So a little bit about you. Like I said, I heard music, I heard oil changes, I heard painting, walking dogs. You know what I'm saying? So let the people know a little bit about you, your background, and what makes you you.
Okay, well, again, I'm Bisha. I'm originally from Kansas City, Missouri, so I'm not a native of Texas, but I've been here long enough to start talking like y'all, so I guess I'm a little country now. I'm Texas representing now. I'm 32 years old. I'm getting in my 30s. I'm really grown out here. I come from a military background. I was in the military for a long time, so that's where I kind of learned most of the trades, the oil changes and the electrician work. All that stuff came from being in the military. And then I got out the military. I went to school to Art Institute to get my bachelor's in audio engineering. And I did that for a couple years, going to school, meeting people in the industry, doing a whole bunch of intern work for free, and just, meeting a whole bunch of artists and creating jam sessions and kind of just getting my name and comfortable with my craft and learning who I was, because the singing thing you just heard me is 2 years young. I haven't really been doing that for a long time. I usually do the producing and the engineer part, and one day I just decided to step on the other side of the mic, and it came out like that. So that's a little bit how what you heard today was kind of something that I just really started doing. I was more of telling other artists how to sing and do their music, and decided to switch it up a little bit.
So next question, what's been your favorite thing about being here so far at the studio?
Never Satisfied.
Yep.
Yeah, the best thing about being here is the collective of so many different artists. Dallas has when I first moved here, the reason I moved here was because of how it was so easy for me to find other black people that were excelling at everything that they wanted to do. And Never Satisfied was one of the first black-owned studios that I came to when I moved here that just had it all together. They just had all the equipment they needed. They had all the resources and the people that they needed to make this thing go. And so being here and constantly, every time I come to Never Satisfied, it's always a place where I can just meet so many people to connect and build my career and build my portfolio and catalog and all the things I do. Every time I come here, it's like a blessing of little networks and things that I can have for myself.
Last question, or last thing. If you can, give a shout out to Never Satisfied Studios and also Media Sensei, and let the people know where they can find you, and just if they looking for you, where we go.
All right. Never satisfied. Please, please continue to do what you are doing, creating spaces, safe spaces for people of color to do their thing and create and express themselves can't be replaced. You're doing a hell of a thing. For the dojo, y'all know, boys, I love y'all. Y'all my brothers forever, love forever. That's what we do. And what was the last thing?
If we're looking for you.
Oh, if you're looking for me, again, you can find me on Instagram at BISHA_BISH816. That's Bisha Beach 816. You need a DJ, you need an artist to come perform, you need an engineer, you need a producer. Shit, I ain't even the neighborhood candy lady on my block. Like, hit me up. That's me. Peace. Thank you. Peace.
What is it? To do a shout out or something?
Absolutely. Have a seat next to it.
Okay. I look like crap, but you know.
You look great.
Thank you.
So,
Okay.
We're gonna do just like a couple of easy questions, nothing too crazy.
All right.
First, introduce yourself.
Okay.
And let the people know what brought you here today.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Mimi. I am one of the models that I've been working with Spoon for over 2 years now. I do a lot of modeling on the side and modeling, and I'm also a nurse as well.
So, tell people a little bit how you got started with the modeling and some of your creative stuff.
Okay, so as when we are younger, we get a lot of bullying, a lot of self-imaging problems. We don't ever feel good about ourselves, and we grow up with a lot of social media which influences us, friends, everything like that growing up. I never really felt good about myself and never felt like I was enough until I really put myself out there and actually started modeling. Modeling got me into loving myself more because I got to express myself in a matter of creativities. Seeing people's fashion, seeing the beauty in yourself, seeing that you can be anything and everything you want to be and be creative, and having a photographer like Spoon and Jalen who sees the image for me that I can't express myself, that they can put into photography and elements and all these creativities that they can for myself, and I see more beauty in myself because I'm like, wow, I didn't think that I can be this beautiful, or I had this element, or I can push myself harder. And photography and modeling do that for you, especially when you have someone so creative that can do the other side, or the harder work, or the things that I can't express myself, that they can do for me, and I can just express myself in a way, and they can elevate that for me, and which is amazing. And I feel like everyone should get into modeling because regardless of what you think, you are beautiful. And I think that you should get into modeling because it's such a good way to make you feel so much more powerful in yourself. You'll see how beautiful you are in a different light, or in different eyes of somebody else, and it's incredible.
So, what's been your favorite thing about the studio so far since you've been here?
Oh my gosh, the studio's amazing. Like coming in, obviously it's like a warehouse building looking like, so you really don't think anything on the outside, but remember, don't judge a book by its cover, right? So the moment you walk through the doors, you see all these colors, you see bright lights, you see figures, and it's just a place where the moment I walked in, I was like, this is incredible, this is amazing, because I love abstract art. Art is amazing. Anything that's different, creative, and art can be anything from photography is art, like talking, singing, dance, anything is art. And this is a way where you can express yourself with no limitations, no judgment, and it's filled with love and laughter, and that's exactly where you will always feel at home, you will always feel accepted here, and that's something that I want everyone to know, that you will never feel judged and you'll always be accepted. And the moment I walked in, I was greeted, and with open arms, everyone was just saying hello, how you are, and didn't feel excluded. And it's hard to find that nowadays, and this studio does bring that.
Last thing. If you can, give a shout out to Never Satisfied Studios and also Media Sensei.
Okay.
And let the people know where they can find you, if they're looking for a model.
Yeah.
Where do they go?
Okay, perfect. Shout out to Never Satisfy Studios, because this is incredible. One of the most beautiful studios I've been to so far. Because the reason why, it's because it's not modernized, it's not so perfect and everything. It's unique because it's real. That's what makes it so different. It's real, and you see real art here. Shout out to Media Sensei, Jalen, love you so much. Shout out to Spoon, one of my top personal favorite photographers for the past 2.5 years. If you want to find me, I do model as well. You can find me at The Real Mimi Dao, so The Real, then MIMIDAO. You can find me on Instagram. Then just give me a shout out. Thank you guys. Thank you.
No problem. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, of course. I was like, I didn't know what they wanted. I was like, yeah, I'll go in.
No, that was perfect.
Thank you.
You want to hop on the podcast real quick? You want to hop on the podcast real quick? You might be the last person. Come on.
Video, both.
All right. Let me go to the bathroom real fast. Make sure I finish.
For sure. We back. You can have a seat right there for me, my guy.
All right.
So, I'm gonna just ask you a couple questions, nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy.
For sure, for sure.
So, first thing I want you to do
Hey,
is
what's happening, man? We gotta get to it, man. Gotta get to it.
first thing I want you to do, my guy, is introduce yourself and just talk about what brought you here today.
Okay. Yeah. 88 Global, man. 88 Global, man. I'm a producer. I mean, I'm really just here for the culture. You know what I mean? My boy Jones here, Media Sensei, that's family. You know what I mean? Never satisfied his family as well. But I come through Media Sensei. Them is like my brothers. You know what I mean? So they brought me through here. The first day they was really connected and making that connection. You know what I mean? So I'm here for it. You know what I mean? Whatever they got going, I'm here for it. Anything production based, I'm here for it. You know what I mean? So
Next thing, tell the people a little bit about yourself, man. What do you specialize in? What do we have to look forward from you?
Okay, so as I said before, I'm 88 Global. I do production, but I'm a real producer, and I gotta say that. I gotta say that specifically because I know a lot of people who make beats. I don't just make beats. I'm gonna go through the whole process with you. You know what I mean? As far as the help with songwriting, to song structuring, to artist development, even just to the conversation that you have in the studio, you know what I mean? Just like to uplift the artists and like open them up more and, you know, just help them embody like, really embody being an artist and like how they're like, hard for me to explain it, but really be an artist. Cause I feel like a lot of people make music, but they don't really embody what an artist is fully, like the whole spectrum of it. Like it's a lot to it. It's a lot of details in being an artist. Like just how you gotta move around and over time being an artist. You know what I mean? Longevity. You know what I mean? So I talk to artists a lot about, you know, what do they want out of being an artist? What are you looking for? What are your goals? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years? I like to talk to artists and just see where their head is at, because I think that a lot of time people are artists, but they don't really think of a real game plan and where they're gonna be in the future, really. They just do it like, oh yeah, I'm an artist, I make music. I'm like, so where you see yourself? Like you gonna do like live shows? You wanna be in a stadium? You wanna do festivals? Like where are you headed? Because that's important as far as the type of music you make as well. You know what I mean? So I really just I'm a real producer. Like I really help artists and try to develop them and you know. I don't like this. We got to scratch this. We got to do it one more time. Clear this up. I don't want to. Oh yeah, we live.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
It wasn't nothing wrong with your answer.
For sure. Nah, I don't want to ramble too much. You know what I mean? But that's basically what I'm saying is, you know, I'm a producer, so like I just help artists. That's what I like to do is help artists, help people in general, just take them to the next level.
Now, what inspires you to be a
Um, I'll say I grew up in music. I played drums in church as a kid. Um, I was in band in school for some years. I think maybe when I was in seventh grade or so, one of my friends from St. Louis, he rapped and he had the programs. We were on Acid Pro. People don't even know about this program. It's so old. Acid Pro. So like, he had all the stuff at his house. I ain't do nothing music other than like church and school stuff. So it was very structured, more structured music. You know what I mean? It wasn't like play how you feel really. It was kind of more like I'm at church, I gotta play church music. I can't just. I used to always want to hit that mystical, shake it fast, and watch yourself. I try to do that on the drums at church. They get mad at me. They like, nah, you can't, nah, get out of here with that. You know what I mean? But I always felt structured with the music I was making. I never really just got to free play and be around jazz and stuff like that, where it's more like free play. So whenever I had the opportunity, my partner had he was rapping. He was from St. Louis. He was making noise out there and shit. Like people already respected him and stuff. So I thought it was dope. And I just saw how he had like free reign creativity, like say whatever you want to say, and he's putting out this music to people who are paying attention to it. So I'm like, dang, that's crazy, like man. So I was like, man, I'm finna start rapping too. I know how to put some words together, and I'm good with rhythms because I play drums, so I know how to do that. Yeah, I know how to do all that. So I'm like, cool, man. Shoot, I put some words together. I think the first beat I ever rapped to was like, it's crazy because it seemed like it was a Shanti song. I don't remember what it's called. It was like, but the beat was super hard. My boy. Yeah, you know, he good. Yeah, it was just super hard, bro. Like, I forgot the song, but the beat was hard. So, boom, I wrote the words to it. And my partner was gone. He was gone with some other partners. My stepbrother was here from Chicago. And he was with my partner. They had went somewhere, and they left me at the house with the studio. They didn't even know what I was finna do. They had no idea. They had left for like 2-3 hours. I was just there by myself. And I had been watching them, because I'm a watcher. I watch stuff, and then I can figure it out. I'm a quick learner. So, boom. I'm watching. I done learned how to actually work the program. So I'm like, as soon as they walked out the door, I was there for about like 15 minutes just looking at it. And I was listening to instrumentals and stuff, and I was like, man. And I found one, and I was like, dang. And I was like, niggas taking a long time. I ain't even tripping. So I get to writing some little stuff. I done wrote down some bars and stuff. And this is like, I know your field is your field. So it's like, you know how like when people who are not from that field just get in that field and they've never been in that field. So sometimes they might do some crazy, like some outrageously cold stuff. And you be like, dang, like, that's wild. Like, I ain't even ever thought of even, but it just be that raw energy, like the first time even being able to put some paint on the canvas type stuff. So I get to write some bars and it's just working. I'm like, man, it's looking good. Like, and I grew up on like listening to like, you know, Biggie and Tupac's, but even deeper, like the Nas's and the Mos Def's and the Kanye's and just all the like lyrical type of artists. So I was okay with words automatically because I be listening to Jay-Z. My favorite rapper, Jay-Z. You know, I'm paying attention to structure of like how he putting together his bars and stuff and the metaphors and stuff. That was so important to me. So I remember every line, every bar had a metaphor in it though. Like it was double word, entendres, and all kind of crazy shit in it. So when we listen to, so when I'm writing, I'm like, dang, that shit crazy. I'm like, man, I'm kind of nice with it. So I get to rapping, and I was like, dang, you know, I know how to use the program. I be watching them do it all day. Boom, boom, boom. So I had the song recorded. By the time they came back, about 3 hours, first song I ever recorded. So they get back and they walk in. I ain't even say nothing. I just had the Acid Pro pulled up on the screen. And the song was already recorded right there, the whole song. Sitting there just chilling and shit. Man, what is this? Man, hell nah, you tripping. Boom, and played it. They get to looking around at each other like, hold on, bro. You know. One nigga who didn't even be there often, he was like, man, hey, bro, he harder than y'all. So, you know, that was my introduction to like the full creative process, like actually recording myself were making up my own words and being able to have free reign to say whatever I want to say. So I had like freedom of speech for real. When I'm coming from church, I'm trying to play cool beats. I'm not even saying the words or nothing. I just wanted to play a cool little beat on the drums at church, and I get in trouble. Like they shunning me for it. In school, when I be at we be at pep rallies and stuff, and I be the one. I always had soul, so like I get in there cutting up on the drums and shit, and me and my partners be in there like, hey, you know what I mean? And I get in trouble. So I was always the smart person who get in trouble because of the fact that I always want to do what I want to do. You know what I mean? So I had to put myself in a space where I could do what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? And it would not be shunned. It would be championed. You know what I mean? So that's what I did. So from there, I did the rap for a while, and that's how I got all my connections, because I learned from bumping my head, you know what I mean? So I met all the DJs. I made relationships with all the DJs. I got radio relationships. And what got me to being a producer, though, because I said all that just to say this. So all of that, it took all of that just to get me here, though. Factual, like actual factual. Like literally, what made me be a producer was I had a single on the radio, and it was on the radio, main radio station in a bunch of states. So it's doing really good. And I was at an age where I just started noticing, like, I didn't never have like a real goal, and I didn't know what I wanted from rapping or making music. I never knew. That's why I said what I said before, because everything I say, man, God gives me this. God speaking through me. So I just want to say that for sure. Like, man, I'm a firm believer in God. I pray a lot. Like, I want to say that because I want y'all. I hope that I inspire somebody else to pray a lot, because it helps me. But literally, like, you know, it took all that just for me to get here, because I noticed that I didn't have goals at that time. And that's why I said I talked to these artists about those things. And it's hard for me to explain that because it's a lot to it. Like, I've been through it, and I had to bump my head a bunch of times. And I don't want all these artists to have to go through that, because that messes up your creativity. When you keep bumping your head, it can affect your life. You know what I mean? You might not be the same person anymore after you done bumped your head the wrong type of way, or you done got burnt from this industry the wrong type of way. So it might just, you know, so I try to buffer that for people and help them out and just get them to where they're going properly, like the correct steps, and do everything right from the beginning. So, but as I said, so I started, I had a single that was on the radio in a lot of places. It was doing really good. I was having feedback. I'm talking about New York, St. Louis, Missouri, Chicago, Atlanta, definitely in Texas, and a lot of small cities in Texas. So I could go on tour and I could make my money and everything, but it was the beginning of COVID. Yeah, and I had a newborn baby on the way. So my girl it was like, she was like, man, I know you've been doing this for the longest, and now you having your opportunity, and it's just we're in this time of life, like where COVID is here, you know what I mean? So it's like, shit, what you gonna do? I'm like, man, shit, I'm gonna go pursue my dream. Like, I got to. Like, this is what I'm here for. So I'm flying out to Atlanta and stuff. I'm going back and forth, whole bunch of different opportunity and stuff, you know what I mean? And I just noticed that I never really had a real goal for it. I was just doing it like, because I believed in myself so much, you know what I mean? So I knew I could. I knew it was gonna happen one day. I just had to keep going, because I get better. I always get better with time. Like, when I listen to my song from yesterday, if I produced something yesterday, today I always feel like I could have did something extra, like better. Like, I did something better every day. Like, it's like I knew I was gonna be successful with making music back then. But I noticed that in that moment when they asked me to go on tour, and they was like, hey, you go ahead and go on road right now. I was going back and forth to Atlanta. I'm sleeping in the room for 2 weeks coming back from Atlanta. I go to Atlanta for a week. I come home. My girl got a baby on the way. We got a baby on the way. I got to go sleep in the room for 2 weeks in quarantine, but I'm really sacrificing. I got to sleep in this room by myself for 2 weeks when I come home from Atlanta. But I'm still going to Atlanta anyway. And I'm still doing what I got to do, because I feel like I got to pursue this dream. You know what I mean? But in those days, I started really evaluating, like, what I do this for. Like, what do I want from this? And I noticed that I never really had a true goal. Like, I never knew exactly. It was always a blurry picture. It was never like, I want this house. I want to live here. I want this car. How you going to speak something into existence and you don't even know what you want? Like, I'm out here just literally just working really hard and doing what it takes, but you also have to have like the exact what you want in mind to get there. You know what I mean? Because that's what's gonna get you there is seeing it. You know what I mean? So I noticed that at that time, and that's when it took me a whole year. I had took a whole year off of music, like, and all my partners like, bro, you got a song on the radio, how you not rapping? I'm like, bro, I don't know, I don't even feel it. Like, I don't even got the words to say no more with this rap stuff because I got into it without goals, and now that I'm grown and I'm mature and I have responsibilities, it don't even make sense for my life. What, I'm gonna be at the club every weekend? I'm gonna be with some young niggas every weekend, like risking my life when I got kids at home and I gotta go home? Like, it didn't make sense anymore. So then I had to make it make sense. And it took me a whole year to take off music to make it make sense. I shot videos in that time. I did photo shoots for people. I did all these other different crafts because I know how to do. I'm good at stuff. I tell my nephews all the time, I say, bro, they all look up to me and stuff. And I be telling them, like, bro, I'm going to be honest. Just figure out what you want first. And where you trying to be at, where you trying to go with it first before you get to going, getting in that lane too heavy because it might not be what you want, really. You know what I mean? I tell them, like, man, if I would have just took my time and went to college and just strictly, like, now I could be a doctor, a lawyer, and a teacher from all the hours I done put into my craft. You know what I mean? But now it's very intentional. And that's why I talk about it a lot. And these days right now is intent and intention with each step. Each step is intentional. I don't play. Like, every step I do it for a reason. Oh, I'm here right now. I'm here to be with my people and champion them and be here with them to be with, you know what I mean? So it's very intentional now. And I just really pay attention to that, like knowing exactly where I want to go and what I want to do. But yeah, that's what got me into producing. It was I had an opportunity to go on tour, and it just didn't make sense for my life. So I took a year off. I really just kind of just started thinking about like what I wanted to do, and it was hard for me to get away from music. It was like, man, this is my life. Like, what? It doesn't make sense for me not to do this. So then I was like, man, like, and see, my best friend, he like a very big producer. He been signed a long time ago type shit. So it's like, you know, it was one night. We sat in the same room for one night, one day, actually. I got to his house about like 8:30, 9:30 in the morning. And I didn't leave till 6 a.m. the next morning. And he taught me to make beats between that time. It was like almost a 24-hour span that I was at his house. He taught me how to make beats. And then I never stopped making beats since then. Every day. It was just boom. And then, shoot, I'm here 2 years. 2 years in, I got records with some of the biggest artists around, like, but it was literally because my steps are very intentional. I watch, I pay attention specifically to people who I know are great people, but I still pay attention to people who I know are just whatever, because I still always try to learn. I'm trying to learn shit, you know what I mean? But that's who I am, that's what I do. I'm a producer, man. Like, what I do is help people. So past all the music and stuff, music is what I love and my passion, but ultimately, my life, what I do is to help people. I like to help people. That's what I love to do. That's what I do it for. I do to make it people smile, people make people happy and shit. You know what I mean? So that was the question.
That was the question. For sure. That was everything. Last question. I got two other questions, but they a little bit shorter questions. What's been your favorite thing about being here at the studio so far today?
Today? Man, being with my people. What you mean? Being with my people. Media say, yeah, this my people, man. Like, I love, like, I said you intentional, intent. I love being with my people. Like, I love, like, when I can pull up and show and be with them. Like, because this is my people doing their thing here, so I had to come type stuff. I had to be here and just champion them and tell them, like, man, good job. Like, you working. I see you working hard. So, that's my favorite part. Was literally just being here with my people and my people all around this motherfucker. Like, my boy Scoot up there DJing right now. My boy Jones in here, like so it's just like, you know, I'm just here for my people.
Last thing.
Yeah.
If you can, give a shout out to Never Satisfied Studios and also give a shout out to Media Sensei. And if the people are looking for you, they're looking for production, they're trying to, you know what I'm saying? If you got artists out there trying to step their sound up, where can they find you at?
For sure. First of all, I'm 88 Global. Just FYI, you know what I mean? I'm one of the biggest producers in Texas, you know what I mean? I just be working. So tap in with me. All social media platforms, you can find me 88 Global. 88 World, matter of fact, 88 World. All social media platforms, you'll find me. 8 Ball, 8 Ball with 2 8s on it. Boom. Okay. I will definitely shout out Never Satisfied Studios, man. I always show love ever since I came here. Like it's been years. I came through here years. Lardy and all them and radio, good people. Always show me love. So shout out, definitely shout out Never Satisfied Studios. Also shout out my boys Media Sensei, my boy Jones, Dojo, my boy Scoop, you know what I mean, my boy Spoon, all good people, man. If y'all have the opportunity to, visit this studio, it's a great place to be. It's a great environment. You know what I mean? State of the art, equipment, everything good. We got good. It's definitely some good engineers here. Shout out my boy Dialogue, great producer and engineer, real good dude too. So yeah, man, I appreciate the time, man. Y'all having me. 88 Global though, man. You can reach me like I said on all social media platforms. 88_world_88 world, but my name is 88 Global.
Appreciate you.
Show.
Appreciate you, my guy.
Show. We in this house.
What's going on, man? Matt. It's nice to meet you.
This is where my sensei is.
You hopping on?
Really who you need to talk to.
I said you hopping on? Go for it.
Yeah, talk to this. Yeah, we want to talk to the people.
You can sit in any of those seats.
Engineer, artist.
Okay.
So I pioneered the casino world with Bugatti.
Okay.
Where we at right here? Okay, cool.
All right, so just got same thing kind of with him. A couple quick questions, So first, I want you to introduce yourself and what brought you here to the studio today.
What's going on? It's Uy Scooty, man. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me on Instagram, Uy Scooty. That's UY. I pronounce it Uy. I make new whole lingos. It's Uy Scooty. That's UYSKUTI, produced by Uy Scooty. If you want to hit me up on Facebook, email, it's the same thing. And I stopped by the studio to basically work, man, get it in, man. Good vibes. I'm all about good vibes. As soon as I walk in the studio, got nothing but love. Everybody come up to you, man, what's up, man? What's up, man? That's what I'm all about, just good vibes, And it seems like everybody in here working, you know what I'm saying? It's like different stations. Everybody's stationary working, you know what I'm saying? I'd have been in, about 3 suites already. I've been in 10 minutes, so yeah, so it's all love, man. Good vibes. Appreciate you having me here, man.
So, in a brief way, what got you into your artistry?
Man, like, just as a kid, man, I look at life as art, man. Like, I always been an artist, just in general, man. Like, I used to draw and everything, but I got into music, man. My grandma, she really got me into music. She was a music teacher. I grew up doing music, all type of fields. I was in choir, art school, all type of stuff, man. So it was really just a natural, environment thing. It was a part of my environment, so it was like inevitable for me to be some type of musician. So yeah.
So I don't know how much of the studio you've seen already, but it sounds like you walked through kind of like already.
You know what? That's crazy. Actually, I just been through this little corridor right here, and I went through the back. That's all I went through, and I already been welcomed that much already. So.
So, well, at least from what you've seen so far, what has been your favorite thing about being here so far?
Man, the people, man. It seems like everybody here creating, man. I'm about the creation, man. That's what I'm about, man. Elevating. I always just putting stuff out there. And as soon as I walked in, it's just creation. Here. Everybody invited me in this booth. Invited me. Yeah, don't even know who I am yet. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, man. I'm like, cool, man. Let's get it in. But it's a creative environment, man. That's what I got. Like, super creative. Like, no limits to the creativity. That's what I see,
So are you cool with Sensei and Spoon?
I actually haven't got the chance to meet, you said Spoon? Yeah. I think I just met Sensei.
Okay.
Yeah, so shout out Never Satisfied Studios, man. Good vibes, man. You ever out here in Dallas, you know what I'm saying, stop by Never Satisfied, because this shit is real good vibes, man. Got me grinning, you know what I'm saying, so.
Also, give a shout out to my guys, Media Sensei.
Shit show. Shout out Media Sensei. That's from the big Uy Scooty. Yeah. Yeah, for shit show. Like, if you need your sound, like, improved, the Instagram handle, produced by Uy Scooty, PRODBYUYSKUTI. That's Uy Scooty. So, if you need anything mixed, mastered to that commercial sound, that you need that, you need those drops, those transitions. You know, I'm like the Mike Dean of the South, so you can fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? The Instagram, that's the easiest way to access me. You know, produced by Uy Scooty, you know. And I have a couple of people, you know, that you can actually contact to get to me. So, you know, shout out Casino, shout out Bugatti Casino, Lil CJ, shout out Lincoln Casino, shout out 88. You know, any of those 4 people, you know what I'm saying? We all connected, we all family, man. So
Appreciate you, my guy. That's all I got for you.
that's all you got.
Yes.
Cool, man. You need me to shout out anything, nothing?
Never you shouted out Never Satisfied Studio. You shouted out my guys, Media Sensei, man. Appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? And then link up with, you know, we got B Banks in there. We also, I think Dialogue's still here too. You know, you produce it, man. You might want to holler. You know. Yeah. Oh hell yeah. But yeah, man. That was live.
Oh shit, I thought you was gonna edit it and shit.
No, it's live.
When you said that, I was like, oh shit. Alright.
For sure. For sure, man. Matt got cameras. Hold up at me. Hold me real quick. You need a Wi-Fi? I know it. I don't know why it's not connected. That was alright, man. Thank you. For sure. Alright, man. I think. I think that's all I got for y'all, man. About to end this joint. Ooh, looking rough. But yeah, by the end of the stream, we out. We out. We out. We out. everybody's in there making a beat, and then I don't know if you got a chance to look, but our studio A is around. Can I go look at it? Absolutely. It's my first time here. Absolutely.
You said what? Yeah. I don't know why. It's kind of behind.